Like a sacrificial lamb right there.
Oh, yes. It is time, guys. 12-man match going on. 12-man match on AEW happening right now. Goodness gracious. And NXT is on. What is up, everybody? It is time. If you're late. Hey, sometimes technical problems happen, man. Michael, what's up, dude? Young Bucks. It's the whole elite. It's everybody. Young Bucks, Kenny.
A proud member of the Dark Order who is just a massive individual.
I think even Hangman Page is out here too. Dang, dude, everybody. And the Dark Order is taking them on. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream.
Much like you were doing to Anna Jay a few moments ago, but that's another story.
That is another story. And they're focused, and that's how Mr. Brody Lee.
Tag made.
Oh, yeah.
TR signed their new contract.
Great teamwork here. Look at the
What is up? Let's go AEW. Yeah. What do we got? Okay, so we got
is really not only the deep talent roster, but how we put them right on the first match for right out of the gate. Can you get better? Yeah. Can you get better than this?
You get your blood flowing right away. That's how we roll on it. Great job by Page.
Sounds like they got an awful lot of people in this arena here.
Count interrupted by Evil Uno.
Starting with Rhea Ripley versus Dakota Kai on NXT.
I'll tell you that right now. They came up a little short.
All right, the bot looks like it's working.
Yeah, but
Good.
They were close to winning the championship.
Absolutely.
They really were. And they I guess you could say they're
all
the
these
charter
things
members.
are in order over here. There's been a lot of stuff just not working today. I don't know what's up with it.
Check this out. 4-on-3 triple vertical suplex. Oh, some surprising teamwork for the tag champs. Kenny Omega, Hangman Adam Page, and the #1 contenders, FTR. How about that?
Colt Cabana interrupts the count. We talked to Colt Cabana on commentary last week.
Oh, yeah.
Technical difficulties, man. It happens. Not me. It wasn't me. I wasn't late.
And Colt Cabana's
Things aren't working the way they should.
Well, on being the elite,
Especially
Kenny
this chat
Omega
over here.
has been after Colt Cabana, said he's going to kill him on being the elite. And that time turned his aggressiveness
Yep, Dark
against him
Order.
with that big
Dakota
boot
Kai right now versus
from Mr.
Rhea
Brody
Ripley
Lee.
on NXT.
Tag
And
is
Rhea's
made,
got
you
like
gotta
a
say,
new hair color.
Brody
Looks like
Lee's done a great job to integrate
all
Colt
blonde.
Cabana into the Dark Order. And it's been paying off. You're seeing it right here. Look at this
where's
double
my
team
Dakota
here.
Kai? There we go.
Great job right there on the elbow tip. Straight boot.
Rhea Ripley.
don't underestimate the skill set of Evil Uno. Go over the
Yeah,
cover.
Rhea's like all the way blonde now.
Showing his resilience
bright blonde.
and focus to kick out at 2.
Very frustrating for FTR and the Young Bucks.
So a whole lot of action happening over here with this 12-man match. It's Dark Order versus the entire elite
Omega being pressured here.
and
We've
FTR.
seen some great double teams from Dark Order in this
Yeah, but
match.
no
Right now,
quality
they're in
options
control.
again, man.
Kenny Omega, one after our AEW World Tag Team champs, in trouble.
Yep, she's got
Dark
all
Order, they've cut the
blonde
ring
now.
off. They're trying to keep Kenny from tagging out to his partner Hangman Adam Page, or either the Young Bucks or FTR.
Going to AEW do more Kenny Omega. He's so good. He is good. He's been on the show like every week, man. Have you been missing him?
Another near fall. Dax was there ready to intervene if he needed to.
I think it's great
All
how,
right.
as you mentioned earlier, Taz, Dark Order as one are here, but it's good to see that every member of the other team is watching all the other guys' backs.
Right, exactly. Right now, speaking of backs.
Being elite was hilarious. Yo, what's this? What is this? Upgrades? Oh, yes. Hey, Doc did his own subscription this time. Doc. Oh my goodness.
And this is what made
Hey, yo,
Yo.
a pretty urban saga.
so aggressive.
Yo.
From FTR.
Doc to the Dizzle.
And I tell you, that's
26 months, man. Thank you so much. Doc
And
Dizzle.
personal vendettas here apparently because Cash pointing over
Oh
towards
my
Evil
goodness,
Uno
dude.
that time.
26 months.
Cash is moving. Look at it. Oh!
That is a whole lot of support, man. Thank you very much. 26 months. In the house. On the house. Around the house. Goodness gracious, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
This moment, maybe triple, go for a spinning leg lock. Oh, it didn't work. Maybe figure four, but whatever he had in mind.
Cradle. It's a cradle there.
Gosh, you can win this thing with that. Allin Angel's almost snuck away with a win. Oh, I'm sorry, number 5.
That's a real tight front face lock, and you saw how Omega tried to get out of it, but
Just got a security update from Twitter. That's weird. Don't see that too often.
How about Grayson, what he brings to the ring?
yeah, you really can't get much more intense. I'm a big fan of this individual's work. This athlete is just a blue chip guy.
And we got action happening tonight.
Dude, don't call me Dick Grayson. Caught there. Little double team by the Chance.
Oof. Oh, just great teamwork. I mean,
There we go.
How many 12-man tag team matches you've called here? I think this is the first one I've been
Now we got it.
I like what I'm seeing so far.
Has Blanchard side with anybody yet? No. I don't think many companies are interested in her right now. She's got kind of like a bad reputation right now. Bryson upgrades. Yo. Doc Dizzle with the hookup to Bryson. What is up, Bryson? Once again. Yo. Doc Dizzle doing the dang thing over here. My goodness. Doc Dizzle hooking up Bryson over here. My goodness. Doc, thank you again, man. He is just making it happen over here.
Yeah, we got an injury here, guys.
That layup game is real. Those alley-oops, man. Alley-oops. Tossing them to everybody. Thank you so much.
It's very quick, I couldn't tell.
Well, you got to keep the match
My
going
goodness,
on, unfortunately.
man.
And,
Omega knows that he's got a
Bryson got the hookup. Holla if you hear me.
basically now it's Omega against everyone else here.
All right. Make sure that all this stuff is working.
And they taking advantage of it, JR.
The other story here is that Dax Harwood hopefully is not seriously.
Well, that's the key, but your point, Tony Schiavone, is Kenny Omega is on his own here.
Yes, he is.
Dr. Sampson's out here. You have to assume this is not good. It's not good, yeah.
Oh, Kenny Omega.
Well, he's going to keep on rolling, Omega. Looks like Matt Jackson's on the apron coming in now. Got tagged in by him.
Yeah, I see you, Orange Cassidy. You don't have to spam it, dude. Welcome to the stream. I see you. Hang on, man.
Yeah, how did he get out of that? I mean,
All right, Orange Cassidy.
Then, all the way across,
I have to time you out,
Matt
man.
Jackson, he still escaped from Mr. Brody Lee.
No reason to say hi 20 times, dude. I see you. I definitely see you.
Jackson and working on. Speaking of soon.
Oh,
Sit out. How about that? He's got him stacked. He's done.
How about this 6-on-3 advantage now for Dark Order, guys? Apparently Hangman is left ringside. He's joined Cash Wheeler, helping Jackson FTR in the back.
All right.
Why would he leave? I mean, what? Couldn't Cash maybe have gone to the back?
Colt Cabana, boom, boom.
The Dark Order with Colt Cabana definitely looks like got a massive.
Rhea's got so much size on Dakota Kai here. Uh-oh, what's this? Oh my goodness. Rhea puts a face buster on Dakota Kai on the apron.
It's just feeding time at the zoo here.
Man, that had to hurt.
Look at Cabana too.
Did somebody get injured? I don't know. It kind of looks like it, man. Monk, what's up, Monk?
That might be it.
Wow. How about
almost a 3 count.
Sync with the Dark Order here?
Yeah, I agree, Tony. Definitely. Totally.
And they call him back over.
Colt is looking like a good member of the squad right now. Dark Order squad. And NXT's that commercial right now.
Yeah, it was.
All right, who do you guys think is going to win? Do you think the Dark Order is going to take a win, or do you think they're going to keep up their losing ways?
Right in the corner fighting.
Jackson coming out with that fist and fire. And the neck breaker.
He throws Matt's leg to the ref, and the ref actually holds Matt's leg while Evil Uno neck breaks Matt Jackson. Oh my goodness. With Dak. They pulled him to the back. Oh no. You hope that she's testing AEW. I don't know, dude. Like I said, she's got like a pretty bad reputation right now. A lot of people from a lot of the women's locker room in AEW accused her of being racist and being a bully. So I don't know if they want to destabilize their locker room just to pick up some woman talent that could be problematic and make it so a lot of their locker room is not happy.
And the Young Bucks defend for themselves.
So I'm not sure, dude. I don't know if she's worth it. Like, company-wise, seem like they have a really good thing going right now. Put that in jeopardy by just signing somebody. Yep, the Elite and FTR. Whoa, flipping, twisting cutter.
First made a name for himself in AEW before he became a member of the Dark Order, did Allin Angels.
See how bad Nick Jackson wants his brother make it over there to make that tag.
Oh. Oh, Evil Uno.
Better job by Uno.
It absolutely was.
Oh my goodness, and an overhead belly-to-belly suplex on the outside of the ring. Goes Dark Order.
And of course it's numbers. I get that, but they've kind of like surrounded the camp, so to speak.
Toying with the Young Bucks and Omega.
Yeah, they shouldn't be playing with their food, man. If you got a chance to put away the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, you better take that opportunity. Might not get another one. What the heck was that? Matt just flipping all over the place. And now double clotheslines on the outside. Ducks under Luke Harper, Brody Lee, and then goes through the legs. He's got nobody to tag, though. Nobody in his corner. Hangman Page is here. Gets the tag. Here comes Hangman. NXT is still at commercial right now.
Page now, look at that springboard. Oh, nice clothesline.
How about a guy that size JR can make that springboard?
Yeah, he's a very athletic young man.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Those hits and he nails you with the elbows and the clotheslines.
He was taking on every member of Dark Order by himself here.
Yep, Hangman Page is taking out the entire Dark Order by himself.
Very impressive by Hangman Adam Page. Funny what that was.
Wow. And I know Hangman's good, but jeez, man.
Now Page, he's looking for Angels to get up. Wait.
Now I still think the numbers may be too great here. He got the hand up that time, but
yeah, couldn't get a full block though.
Hangman able to block the kick. Now, oh my goodness. A sidewalk slam by Hangman Page to one of the members of the Dark Order on the apron.
The big guys up. Look at Brody Lee.
Now.
Hangman Adam Page up on top. Oh my God, a moonsault.
Oh, Brody Lee just let him do it. Looked like Brody Lee could have stopped him. Elijah, what's up, man?
Brody Lee should be a difference maker in every.
All right, NXT is back.
In the ring, in the boardroom, the whole 9 yards.
Rhea Ripley having some problems with Dakota Kai right now.
Well, he's just staring now at
choked.
Hangman. He didn't attack
Oh,
Hangman on the
and now
outside.
rolls her over.
But what it did, Tony,
Rhea able to kick out of that little pinning combination by Dakota Kai. Hangman Page got a fresh little lineup.
That's why the men was sent to the corner.
All right, here we go, man.
All of the Elite versus the Dark Order over here on AEW, and on NXT, it's the #1 contenders match between Rhea Ripley and Dakota Kai. Whoever wins gets to face Io Shirai for the title. Brody Lee versus Hangman Page in the center of the ring. Nice to see Brody in a match. Oh, Hangman Page is going for that buckshot lariat, but he gets low bridge, kind of falls to the outside, and now Brody's going flying. Wow. Suicide dive easily pulled off by Brody. Puts Hangman back in.
Just a massive human.
Tags in Evil Uno, and now tags in Colt Cabana. What is this?
He definitely is. And right now,
what is this? Colt Cabana going off the top? Oh, goodness. Destroying Hangman Page between the turnbuckles. Oh. Kenny Omega out of nowhere. I don't know where he even came from. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Marcus. Upgrades? Upgrades. Marcus. Oh, my goodness, man. 2 months in a row. Marcus, thank you so much, man. Oh, my goodness. Marcus. 2 months in a row, Marcus. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the subscription.
We've documented that, but the guys that are in there are giving it everything.
Marcus, very appreciated. Oh my goodness, the super kick party is in session, man. Got a subscription party and we got a super kick party. The Young Bucks cleaning house over here, like housekeeping.
Kenny Omega beat Trigger now.
Stone Snapdragon.
Oh my goodness.
Super kick party, Snapdragon.
There are 3 hands in that pie.
Double super kick and a Snapdragon suplex at the same time.
They are cooking right now.
What kind of tag match is this? Like, the ref has no control of this match at all. Brody just flipped Adam Page inside out. Done. Brody wins. Brody and the Dark Order. Wow, they finally get a win again? They're back on track. They're back on track. Just like that. Wow, the Dark Order gets the win over the Elite and FTR. That's one heck of a win right there. Oh my goodness, and Rhea Ripley just cleaning the clock of Dakota Kai with the big boot. Oh, it's done. Oh, going after that leg and everything. Dakota center of the ring. Nowhere to go. Such a hard submission to get out of. Oh man, that's gotta hurt. But Dakota's, she's able to turn the beat around. My goodness, nice stuff from Dakota Kai. She was able to wiggle out.
Both of these young competitors, Rhea Ripley was struggling to lock that hold in. And
Dark Order picks up the win, man. That was important for them. They've been floundering. They've been not looking very very devastating.
It's a hard-hitting matchup, and it's all to challenge for the NXT Women's title against Io Shirai and TakeOver.
They're definitely fighting their hearts out over here. What's this? Superplex? Dakota Kai in position to possibly put Rhea right through the mat. She can hit this. Discus clothesline. Oh, Mercedes Martinez. Wow, what does she have to do with this? Oh, Dakota Kai, go to kick. Wow, Dakota wins. I told you there's no way she'd win without interference, man. Wow. Rhea's not gonna like that. It's gonna be a tough day at the office for Dakota Kai next time she goes backstage. Rhea just threw a guy in the garbage can for just trying to talk to her. Imagine what she's gonna do to Dakota for this. Holy moly. Rhea loses. Dakota Kai picks up the win off the interference. Mercedes Martinez came out here and the ref didn't see it. Wow. I thought it would be, what's her name? Raquel. Wonder what happened to her. Is she injured or something? DJ Crystal Clear, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Is Raquel Gonzalez injured or something? Dang it, Mercedes. Two really good matches to open up both shows here. 12-man match was just all-out chaos. A lot of great spots. And then over here on NXT, you got Rhea Ripley and Dakota Kai really going at it. Surprised she was able to get out of that submission maneuver. That's pretty good stuff right there. Oh, and now Mercedes Martinez is back out here. Man, what's she doing here? Oh my goodness, air raid crash. Plants Rhea bleeding? Oh, Mercedes Martinez just destroying Rhea Ripley. She's bleeding, she is. Dang. I think I've seen more women bleeding on NXT than I've seen men bleeding on NXT. Dang, dude.
Legacy. Later on tonight, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish reunite to
Yes.
challenge Imperium for the
NXT Tag Team titles on the line tonight. Is Finn Balor having a match tonight? Not that I've seen advertised. I have not seen him advertised for a match at all. Hope to see Chelsea Green in AEW. Why you want all these people to go to AEW, man? You want them to have like absolutely no time on television for anybody? 5-second clips of people. Best friend showing up.
Match coming up, and that was earlier today. We cannot wait for tonight.
Yeah,
AEW
Moxley versus Darby Allin for the title tonight. I do not foresee Darby Allin winning this, especially from the number 5 spot. I don't know how he even got this opportunity if wins and losses matter, but because you love AEW, you should love the athletes more than the company, dude. You should want the best for everybody. You should want the athletes to make as much money and get as much exposure as possible. Just being in a company, if you have like 150 people on your roster, you're never gonna get any TV time. And they're not gonna value you as highly if there's so many people on the roster.
That I struggled with a lot of demons.
Oh, John Moxley.
Early in my career, I'd go to the ring, and it's like I'm wrestling ghosts. The people who cared about me would often try to talk me out of stuff. Don't fight that guy.
Don't fight that guy.
Don't do that death match. Don't do this or that. Cut it out.
Best friends driving style, yeah, with the.
And looking back,
with the.
In some cases,
minivan.
I wish I'd have listened to them, because I paid a price. But in some cases, looking back, I wouldn't change a thing. So I get it. I get why Darby Allin pointed at my belt. I get why Darby Allin challenged me for my title. I understand where you're coming from, what you're trying to do. But in an ironic twist, I have become the advocate. I have become the voice of reason. I've become the person concerned for somebody's health.
Uh-oh.
Because I know that Darby Allin is going to come at me, and come at me, and come at me, and he's not going to stop until he can't move. And it's never going to cross his mind once.
That's true.
That the last time we wrestled, I nearly broke his neck. But it weighs heavily on me. I don't necessarily want on my resume, I'm the guy who ended Darby Allin's bright career. He's my favorite guy in AEW. But the title's on the line, man. When you sign that contract, you made yourself just like everybody else. And I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm not gonna try to talk you out of anything. But I have to ask you, please, please, when it's time to stay down, just stay down. Even though I know you're not gonna listen. Because I wouldn't.
You know, I'll tell you, I'm actually looking forward to our main event tonight.
I like that. I like that promo.
Mox and Darby beat the holy high hell out of each other. I really am. I'm sick of both of them.
I'm sick of the both of them. Oh my goodness, I'm sick of the both of them. We got Bronson Reed over on NXT coming out. MJF. You said you only watch AEW for Moxley, Y2J, and JR. What about MJF? You don't like MJF? Oh my goodness. Bronson Reed stomps the whole building, shakes. Who's coming out now? Oh, Proud and Powerful coming out on AEW. If I wasn't proud, then I wouldn't be powerful.
You know, the last time that Santana and Ortiz were ranked in the top 5 in tag team rankings here was February. And
if I wasn't proud, then I wouldn't be powerful, guys. Chelsea Green not doing anything in NXT, bro. Yeah, but she was. It's just like I said, dude. There's not 100,000 minutes of TV time, so if they don't have anything for her, she's not there right now. But like, what are they gonna do? What are they supposed to do about that? Creatively, the women's division hasn't been as good in AEW as it's been in NXT. So if she's not getting anything in NXT, you have to think that going to a women's division that hasn't been doing as well, she might not even be in that good of a situation. It's like going from one store who has no they're known to have very good stocked shelves. Like, you go into a store, they always have stuff, and then, you know, 1 or 2 times they're kind of out of stuff, so you're like, okay, well, I'll come back. But then there's this other store that's always known to have problems getting stocked shelves, and so you're going to go from the store that you normally could count on for a good stock shelf. You're just going to go from that to this other store just because one time the shelves weren't stocked. Like, that's what going from NXT's women's division to AEW's women's division is like. It's going from a thing that has been more tried and true, and hoping for a better opportunity somewhere where it's not tried and true. So that's why I'm saying, why would you want Chelsea Green to go from NXT to AEW? It's like going to a worse situation. Right now, NXT has a very good women's division, and they've been showcasing their women a lot more. I could see it going well for Chelsea, but I could also see it being more of a risk because the NXT women's division has been firing on a lot of great cylinders. So it's kind of like, why risk it? Taz and Cody Schiavone have been great. They've been great on commentary together. Like friends just talking, you know? Die-hard WWE fan. I've been watching since. Sorry, I'm like, no, dude, like who you like. Like who you like. I was just asking if you liked anybody else besides those 3. MJF has been doing some good stuff. They got some beats too. Pretty good athlete. They got some good characters as well. That's loud. AEW is loud today. I like it. They sound like they got a whole crowd out here.
But I think that the more traditional approach you'll find of the best friends.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dark. They're paying Matt Cardona in action figures. I'm a huge wrestling fan. I think AEW is getting better than NXT. They are better than NXT in certain ways. That's for sure. Ryder with the host Hogan. So we got a Bronson Reed tag match. Or is it a tag match? Oh, it's the guy from TM61. Nice. Okay, so we got Best Friends, and they're taking on Proud and Powerful, and we got Bronson Reed. So Bronson Reed, let's see here, Chuck Taylor, Chucky T, Trent. Where's my Trent at? Trent? Where you at? Trent's behind Bronson. Hang on, Bronson, you gotta move, man. Move Bronson over here. There we go. They're paying him in action figures. I love it. Ryder, thank you for the host, Hogan. Can't wait until we see MJF titles run. Yeah, I'd like MJF to have a a good title run. Yeah, I hope we see Eddie Kingston tonight. He's official. Joey, how you doing, man? You think AEW needs more talented women's division? That's what I'm saying. Like that's what you're hoping for is what I'm scared of. I'm scared that she goes from an already good women's division to AEW's women's division, and then it just keeps being the way it is right now. Obviously, the AEW women's division needs work. So it's like a double-edged sword. It's like if she goes there, that's not a guarantee that it's gonna be all of a sudden a good situation for her. But she's already in a good situation. They're not really using her right now. She's already somewhere where the women's division is working. But going over there, it's like, is she gonna be what saves it? Is she gonna be what like brings the women's division up, or is she gonna be just going from a good situation to a not so good situation? So it's risky. Bronson Reed, dang dude, he smashed him. Wow, the match is already over. Bronson Reed takes out the dude from TM61. Forgot his name. Yeah, Dakota beat Rhea because of the interference. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Elijah. Like I hope for them to increase and improve the women's division, but I think they should do that before they start signing people, because just signing people isn't going to make it better. Bronson Reed. Jeez, man. They're working on him, man. I'm glad he's getting some matches before TakeOver, because he qualified for the TakeOver ladder match for the North American title, and if he didn't have action between then, he might not look like a genuine contender, you know? AEW Tag Team Division is deep, and it just got deeper. They brought back the Hybrid 2 yesterday. They were on AEW Dark. Uh-oh. We got a parking lot beatdown happening on NXT. Oh, goodness. Yo. It's Escobar and his crew. Who'd they throw in there? Was that Pat McAfee? What happened? Who was that? Who did they throw in the back of that car? That was Pat McAfee? Oh, okay, good. Was that Pat McAfee? Escobar and crew just kidnapped Pat McAfee, it looks like. Man. Did Adam Cole hire him to do that? If they were hired to do that, I could definitely tell you a very short list of people I think had something to do with that. They're kidnapping people again. Yeah, they are. Wonder why. Why him? They're not social distancing. No, they're doing the opposite. They're bringing more people in. They're doing the exact opposite of social distancing. Cameron, what's up, dude? Oh my goodness. Santana with an incredible Uranagi right there. Do I have Santana? Let me see. I have Santa. There you go. Santa. Back elbow from Trent. Oh my goodness. Tripped up. Back first onto the apron. Ouch, Trent. I'm sorry about that, man. Might have a couple slipped discs right there. I don't have a picture of Santana, so I'm just gonna put Santa. That's close enough, right? I think that's close enough. You want Santana and Ortiz to win this match? They're underrated tag team. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think they just kind of like being a comedic crew right now. Yeah, they are good, man. They are good. I don't know how seriously they want to be taken right now, though. It seems like they're just having fun being part of the goof troop.
Chuck is sitting right in front of Peter Avalon there.
Yeah, Santana and Ortiz, they're good, man. They are good.
And there's another cover that's just kind of a nonchalant cover.
Well, listen, let me explain something, you guys. Okay, as a former competitor, sometimes you do that to have in a tag match to have your opponent exert.
Goodness gracious, man. There's a lot of devastation happening over here.
That's why you're seeing it. And I got to be honest with you, not every cover needs to have a leg hook. It doesn't have to. You can still win a match without a leg hook.
Of course you can.
Yes. Right now, that back, what we pointed out earlier.
Still no Excalibur.
Right, on the apron. That was definitely a story.
He can't even stand up.
They're
going to suplex him back in the turnbuckle.
How is Trent blocking if he can't even stand? That doesn't make any sense.
Look at the flapjacking.
I'd say resisting a suplex is harder than just standing. Doesn't make any sense. Trent can't even stand, yet he blocks the suplex.
It'll be hard to kick out.
Right, hard to kick out, and each kick out, you feel it in your hips, in your core, everything.
Right.
Santana needs a haircut.
You don't have to cover, try to
needs a couple of them.
You just want to inflict pain and punishment on your opponent. And by kicking out, that's
Maybe it's to pad his head. It's like a natural helmet, you know. Help keep himself away from a lot of the shock that he's taken from all these beatings he's getting.
Chuck is still trying to pull himself up.
Pretty smart, actually. Oh my goodness. Clothesline out of nowhere by Trent. Can Trent find his way to his partner is the question.
Desperation clothesline.
Chuck Taylor.
Close enough to make a tag. Here we go.
All right. He's in. Hot tag. Running wild. the most like nonchalant big boot. Santana able to kick out.
That equates to a near fall for Chuck Taylor.
Almost a destroyer powerbomb combination that
Excalibur might be training for a match. Well, he sure knows enough of the move names. Oh, eat the beat.
After ducking out of the way, great maneuver by Chuck Taylor. Pick up the
Falcon Arrow. Robert Stone backstage.
But the Robert Stone brand is not done with Rhea.
I'll take over from here. Yeah. Bye.
Okay. Robert Stone brand says they're not done with Rhea. Dang.
You guys know both these teams are physical, right? Every time these guys are in the ring wrestling, they're physical.
All right. It looks like we're going to get a update about what happened last week with Dexter Loomis. Cameron was telling me that he might be injured.
This is not a good idea, in my opinion.
Santana maybe stop the misery, the more misery coming to Trent.
Oh boy, they're going to double team with this superplex.
Oh boy.
And they're going to have to. I don't think Trent can
Best friend. Oh my goodness. Double team superplex. Cracks the back of Ortiz.
The flash on the canvas. I don't know who's hurt worse, Trent or Ortiz.
Great question. You can see
Damian
the pain.
Priest is here.
Cannot follow up. Trent. That's tough. That's a tough landing when you have it.
No, there's Santana lurking in the corner of best friends.
Who's he fighting tonight?
Yeah, head first to that the signage over there, and that is
good match
rock
so far.
solid over there on the side. We've seen many wrestlers, including
Blockbuster,
Cody, hit
yeah.
that head first and come away with battle scars.
Now for the second time in the matchup,
Call her
Trent is
Sue.
singled out by
that's
Santana
his
Ortiz.
mom's name.
Right back to work on the lower back. Smart tag team wrestling by the inner circles of Santana and Ortiz.
Oh, he reversed it. Trent reversed it. Oh, watch out.
Roll through.
Oh, look
Whoa.
at this teamwork.
Nice stuff. Santana and Ortiz showing off right now.
And a
Power
sit-up
bomb.
power bomb.
Oh, kick to the face.
Ref, are you just, is there a tag necessary at all? All these tag matches should just be dubbed Fatal 4-Ways. Like, they never have to tag. The only time they tag is just, like, to have spots where people are supposed to tag. Like a hot tag spot where somebody comes in and they run wild and take everybody out. Like, they're not even standing in the right corner anymore.
Trying to set him up with their street sweeper. They're trying to win this match.
You want Santa to win? Yeah, I do.
And a roll through by Trent. 1, 2. Oh, they got the win.
Whoa.
How about that?
Trent with the roll up. I don't even know if Ortiz was a legal man right there.
Ortiz let his guard down, Tony.
Sure did.
And he got caught there.
And best friends win the Fatal 4-Way. It's like, no, they're all tornado tag matches. That's what they are. There's like absolutely not one tag that I saw in the last like 3 minutes besides that one where Chuck Taylor ran wild on him. She's literally just standing there, like the ref is just standing there like this while they do every single tag move they know. I really wish that the FTR rules were for everybody. Ridge Holland making his debut.
Ridge Holland tweeted that mongrel is a term often applied when describing a coarse or unpleasant man. Tom, Ridge Holland,
what a cool theme song it sounds like.
Veteran making his debut.
He's got one heck of a build. Back to NXT. AEW went to commercial after that tag match.
Well, he's got to get through this triple threat match first. But I love what Ridge Holland brings to the table. I've had a chance to call his.
He brought like a, what is it called? Like a billy club? Slapjack, something like that. He brought like a slapjack to the ring, and he's got a trench coat. So Damian Priest, Oni Lorcan, and this new guy Ridge Holland. Let me get the best friends out of here. Let's get Santa out of here too. Watch, he's going to do that right around Christmas time. He's going to start dressing up as Santa. He's going to be like, my name is Santa Ana. I wouldn't be surprised. All right, so we got Damian Priest, Oni Lorcan. I do not have a picture of Ridge Holland. Oni Lorcan. The Lorcan man. No, we don't advertise our own channels in here, Dragon. That's actually against community guidelines as well. You don't come in other people's channels and advertise. No unsolicited advertisements are allowed on YouTube. You know that little button you have to click when you upload a video if that says this video contains product placement or advertisements. There's a reason you have to click that. It's because it's a legal issue. You can't be in other people's places of business advertising your stuff, man. Not without people's consent. Dang, Oni Lorcan just taking people out. So, please do not promote your own stuff in my channel. Thanks. The more you know. Great, can you do a cutter, which is the RKO? I could probably do a cutter, but it's more about the other guy, you know? The other guy has to take it right. Or else it just kind of turns into you jumping on a dude and he just like stands there and kind of bends forward. You end up flattening yourself on the ground and the other guy's like, whatever. My goodness. Ridge Holland just tossing Damian Priest. That's not easy to do. Damian Priest is huge. Ridge Holland. Dude.
How about that?
He's got some beef. He's got some beef, man. Tyson hosting Shark Week this weekend. Oh, it's finally coming. Yeah, Big Rud was telling me about that. He thought it already happened, and then he found out it wasn't. Oh, MJF.
Thank you. Cue ball. That is terrible gum. You're fired. All right, as you can see, we are currently making posters and pins, and we are shipping them out all across the world. And Nina!
Yes, sir?
Who hung that poster up?
It wasn't me, sir. It was Lee.
Oh, it was Lee. Lee, do you know what level means, bud?
Yes.
Oh, you
Lee
do.
Johnson works for him?
Does that poster look level to you?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
The
Maybe if this
campaign
wasn't on the
office.
ground and it was on the table, you would know. So I ask again, does this look level to you, Lee?
No, sir.
No, it doesn't. Nina, how are we looking in the polls?
We're currently...
Nina, smile or don't talk at all, honey.
We're currently leading in the polls, sir.
100%
Now,
to negative
right now,
88%.
I'm sure other people would be
I don't
taking a
agree with
victory
this
lap,
poll.
but not me. Just
Something
because Tony
about
Khan
that doesn't look
authorized
quite right.
my match for the AEW World title at All Out doesn't mean we slow down. This campaign is not over until that title is around my waist. Why, people?
Because we deserve better.
Yes, we do.
But what if Darby wins tonight?
Oh, the 125-pound emo kid, what if he wins? Yeah, that would suck to have to wrestle him for the world title.
Dang. Talking that
goes
trash.
a long way. Check this out. Matt Hardy in the ring here on AEW
MJF
Dynamite.
is so awesome.
When I made the decision to come
Hey,
to
it's
AEW,
Matthew Hardy.
it's because I wanted to come somewhere where I would feel respected. I wanted to wrestle somewhere, I wanted to work somewhere where I felt like I had a say in the direction that my career was going to go.
I hope MJF
And I'll be
is
honest, when I
champion
first
one
came here,
day.
I took a look at the incredibly talented roster of men and women here at AEW. A lot of them are sitting right here around the ring. And I said, you know what? Maybe I can be an attraction. I'll introduce AEW to the multiverse of Matt Hardy. It's a celebration of my career, the best of Matt Hardy, his moments and personas, and I've been having a blast. And I know a lot of you out there have as well. But I listen to my audience. And
MJF
AEW
is
in
awesome.
general listens to its audience. Yeah. And the majority of
don't
the
put your age
audience
in the chat
that
either,
is
man.
watching Dynamite on their television, the millions every single week,
We
they
don't need
wanna
to know
see
how old
me
you are, man, and you
focus
should
on
probably
being
not put that
me.
information on the internet.
Focus on being Matthew Hardy, the man who is stronger than death.
People
the
start
unkillable one.
stalking people, and things can
And
go
that is
very
what I'm
bad.
gonna do on
Don't want to
screen.
give too much information,
Off
man.
screen, I still want to give back.
You're fine,
There's a
man.
lot
You're
of
fine.
talented guys
Don't worry
here. Two
about it.
guys
Talk about
in
wrestling,
particular
man.
that
This is a
remind
wrestling
me
hangout.
A lot of myself and my brother, Private Party. They deserve a pop. These two guys, incredible passion, incredible athleticism. If they ever need anything from me, I have their back. And there's another man that I tried to help out. His name is Sammy Guevara.
Sammy Guevara.
Sammy didn't want to accept my help. I told him what he needed to do. He needed to get away from Chris Jericho. No longer can you be his underling, his minion, his bump boy. You got to step out on your own. But Sammy didn't take my advice. And as a matter of fact, the very first time I showed up on AEW Dynamite in a ring, Sammy snuck out from underneath the ring and attacked me from behind. So I figured when he returned last week, what better way to welcome him than return the favor? So Sammy, you gave me a proverbial middle finger to the face. So I no longer desire to help you.
Uh-oh, Sammy just came out from under the ring.
To hurt you. Sammy, I knew you'd come.
Oh, Sammy, I knew you'd come. He knew he was there. Oh, now it's a brawl. Sammy Guevara versus Matt Hardy. Oh, man. Tony Lorcan going for a single leg crab. European uppercut to Ridge Holland, and a European uppercut to Damian Priest. Looking for the 1-2. No, Damian able to kick out. Sammy Guevara.
If they make it to September, everything's going to be all right.
Right. Well, right now, Sammy, just body slam straight right on the ring announcer's table.
There you go.
I tell you, Sammy Guevara has lit a fire under Matthew Hardy.
Well, how about the
Jeez,
ego?
Sammy got destroyed over here.
Had an ego for a long time. I know a long time. But
Matt Hardy has a table.
Trying to help everyone, help this one, help this one. And he's mad at Sammy because he didn't take his advice. That's a big ego. I'm sorry.
He's a veteran. He came here for many, many reasons.
Got the table set up. Ooh, that's dangerously close to the steel steps over here.
Or a guy because he's not listening to you.
Well, I think he feels that he sees maybe a lot of Sammy Guevara in himself.
And this
Sammy Guevara trying to fight back. Oh goodness. Dang, Matt Hardy goes face first into the ring post, and now Sammy has him laid out on the table. Sammy headbutts the cameraman.
Sammy threw that steel chair right into the face.
A lot of YouTubers will tell their age, yeah, but not in a live chat, dude. It's not. There's no need to do it. No need to share your age in here.
He's lucky he didn't just poke an eye out.
We don't need to know that. Nobody cares about that, unless they're online trying to care about that. And then you're gonna get yourself into trouble there. Just leave your age out of my chat. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Hardy has been busted open. Oh my God! From ringside, this just in. Matt Hardy.
Sammy Guevara double front flip through the table and through Matt Hardy, and Matt Hardy's head is just bleeding profusely.
It's real bad. Look at the blood is all over Sammy as well. That's enough. That is enough.
This future Hall of Fame veteran, Matt Hardy, faces a
it looked like Sammy landed on his neck, though. Oh, it looked like it landed on his side. Yeah. Ooh.
Driving right to the midsection of Hardy. Look at that head is split open.
Sammy Guevara, man, he risked it all out here.
Folks are saying
Sammy Guevara with a double front flip, like shoulder head splash on Matt Hardy through a table, and Matt Hardy is left just bleeding.
Oh, that's Santana.
Goodness gracious.
He's got the man. Oh! And Ortiz, he's got a switch.
Santana and Ortiz, they're beating up the. They're beating up the car.
Santana.
They're beating up the minivan.
On that windshield.
Ortiz gets the sledgehammer back.
This is a direct message to Trent and Chuck.
I don't know why they had a camera inside the minivan, but
Ortiz
dang.
is going to break every bit of glass on this vehicle.
Santana and Ortiz
Hammering the minivan.
Somebody needs to stop him.
Jeez, man. Damian Priest wins? Oh, he got a heck of a shiner. Damian Priest with a bruise on the side of his face.
What? You think we a joke? You think we a joke? Santana and Ortiz.
Santana and Ortiz just
right here.
laying waste to the best friend's minivan.
Why would they attack that? What did she ever do to them? Oh, this is horrible. Trent's mother's van is being destroyed. Sue's van is being destroyed.
Oh, and they
no
spray painted Sue's name on the
anything at all to Ortiz and Santana.
On the car.
He said was good.
Dang. Wow. That was a nice odyssey, too. I've seen enough. Yo, Big Red has seen enough. Oh, my goodness. Now, that's how it's done. Big Red has seen enough. I know, man. It's sad. Sad what happened to that minivan. Thank you for the bits, man. Goodness gracious. Damian Priest picks up the win, and now he has joined the field. Dexter Lumis, Bronson Reed, and Damian Priest are three competitors who are guaranteed, as of right now, to be in that North American ladder match at TakeOver 30 coming up. Goodness gracious. Wow. I can't wait to see you all out. Yeah, they're starting to heat up some of these feuds, man. I'm liking it. Yeah, that Ridge Holland dude, he looked like a beast. The strength of him was outstanding. Super impressive how easily it looked like he was able to pick up Damian Priest. Damian Priest it's not even that he's huge. He's also tall, you know. So it's like very very difficult to lift tall and heavy people at the same time. And Ridge just did it like meh. Just gonna toss you. So that's a powerhouse right there. I want to see what's coming up next for him. Maybe maybe this has started a feud between him and Oni. I could see them doing some great matches together. That's how it is. Have a faction and feud with other people. You smash their mom's van. that's how a feud goes. I think it is. I think it fits their character. That's what makes it so good. Is like they seem to be like trying to exude that like hood feeling. Like we're gonna smash your car, smash your windows. Hang on, I'll be right back, guys. Hang out with Dudley for a second. All right, we got Matt Cardona. Oh man, I wanted to hear Matt Cardona's theme song. I missed it. What did it sound like, guys? Did it sound good? I didn't get to hear Matt Cardona's theme. The American Nightmare, Cody, 17-1. Pat McAfee, uh-oh.
With their issues behind them, Adam Cole is now more focused than ever on the Undisputed Era once again, reigning supreme on this.
Wait, so was that Pat McAfee who got kidnapped, or was it not? It looked like Pat McAfee, but I couldn't really tell. All right, so we got Cody and Matt Cardona teaming up together. You really thought Rusev would join AEW? Maybe he will. Maybe they're saving it until All Out. Maybe they want to have there be a surprise in the future. Maybe they don't necessarily need him right now. I wouldn't count him out. Cody. Cody Rhodes and Matt Cardona versus like the two other members of the Dark Order who weren't in that opening match. All right, Zachary. Zach Cardona. Matt Ryder. All right, here we go. Did anybody hear his theme song? It's on YouTube? Okay. Did it sound good or what? I can't listen to it right now, but.
Singling right there by Cody. And John Silver.
What did you think? What did you guys think?
Is as powerful as anyone in AEW. Look at that. We're back down from Cody. A shoving match going on here. Oh, the midsection. And not today, says Cody. And right now he's got Silver reeling.
Oh, Keith Lee versus Camera Grab. Oh, man.
Silver, John Silver is, yeah, he's stuck in the delayed vertical suplex by Cody right now, but I agree, Silver's a tough competitor for sure. And that's a heavy delay right there. The rush into the head.
Yeah.
I need to get that new picture of Keith Lee.
Yes, sir.
Camera
And coming up, everyone, we have another chance for you to watch.
Taking that title straight to the moon.
And the secret hashtag.
I love Cameron Grimes, man.
30 winners will receive an AEW prize pack, 1 grand prize.
Make him a little bigger. There we go.
30 prizes.
Yes, sir.
Wait,
That's
no,
coming
not
up. Our next
that.
picture-in-picture in the next
Okay, like
break.
right there.
There goes our
Yeah, he's already mad.
Running form right to the face.
Cameron Grimes might get thrown out of the building.
Physically, he's one of the foremost collectors of action figures. Expert in that field.
Cameron always disappears when Cameron Grimes has a match. Telling you, they're the same person.
Jack straight down on the chest, face area. Nice round kick, another high round kick.
That first one into the quad did some real damage, I can tell you.
Alex Reynolds coming in here.
All right, Dragon. See you later, man.
Yes, sir.
Just trying to help you out, dude. Know a little bit about the internet. Bunch of stuff you just did in my chat. Not gonna fly, dude. It's not gonna work out for you in the meantime. But hey, some people don't want help. So we'll see you later, man.
No, you can
Have a nice day.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah, well, right now, good job.
Just like Bruce
by
Wayne's not around when Batman shows up. Yeah.
Well, now he went to sugar. Nice reversal.
Cody hit the ring post very hard that time.
Yeah, good.
Ribs or the abdomen somewhere in that neighborhood.
Somewhere. Right into that apron right there goes the ribs to the point you're making of Cody.
And John Silver taking advantage of it. He saw what had happened.
Cody's hurt.
As he hit hump kick, locked him nicely.
Great right hand. Excellent job by Cody. Cody's hurt though.
Cody is hurt.
At those ribs. Definitely hurt.
Cameron Grimes trying to move in for like a good old-fashioned Greco-Roman test of strength. He's so scared to move in on Keith Lee. Uh-oh, Keith Lee backs a bit of the corner.
We just saw another shot. Right
Cameron Grimes is so scared of Keith Lee.
It looks like the ribs of Cody are really taking a pounding.
Cody reached over to get caught, but then he's too far away. And now, both members of the Dark Order, Silver.
Here's where that 10 count comes really in handy.
Yeah, good point. Good call. Good cover. Good point on that, JR, about that 10 count. You're right.
10 count? Are you sure about that?
Looking good here, guys. I mean, they really are a pretty good team.
I don't know if that was supposed to happen. Yeah, the ring post thing did not look that great. Keith's face is a meme. Yeah, Dark Order's giving him some problems. But then again, everybody gives Cody problems. When's the last time you won a match in less than like 8 minutes? Cody's like the most vulnerable wrestler with the best record. Vince McMahon missed the boat with Matt Cardona. We'll see. The guy's very, very charismatic. He's a pretty good wrestler, and on top of that, he's got a really good look, and he's really buffed up too. We'll see how well they use him over here. All right, that ain't working. Keith Lee just having a field day over here with Cameron Grimes.
You know Tom Grimes wasn't going to come out on the victorious side of that maneuver.
No, definitely not. This is how focused Keith Lee is. At the same time, you understand everything rattling around Keith Lee's head when it comes to Dominic Dijakovic carrying across, but Keith Lee's a smart man. He knows he's got to focus on the task at hand here in Grimes. Doesn't want to give Grimes any excuses.
I don't know where you guys get this info from.
Again, the shoulder tackle, Beth, and Keith Lee obviously using that strength.
Both Cody and Matt Cardona had like several chances in the WWE to be like really doing something. Obviously, they didn't get pushed to the moon or anything, but they're both like multiple time tag champions, IC champions, United States champions, part of some pretty big angles. I don't know about all that, guys. I don't think they would have been on the roster at all if Vince didn't see something.
He wants Karrion Kross, but right now he wants to make an example of Cameron Grimes.
I just think maybe he had bigger eyes for somebody like The Rock or something. Of course.
Sometimes you forget what a dangerous man he can be.
Oh my goodness, Keith Lee gets his knee taken out. Basement dropkick by Cameron Grimes, and now puts his knee right into the steel step. Ouch.
Cameron Grimes trying to chop Keith Lee down to size. A bit of a daredevil.
Oh, wow. Okay, moonsault to the outside.
NXT champion.
They've made a lot of room between the ring and the ramp. I've noticed that. You guys notice how much space there is between the ramp and the ring? I like that. They can do more spots over there without having to worry about smashing themselves, you know? Vince don't care. You guys just you're listening to too many people online. You don't know what Vince cares about. Trust me. Vince is one of these people who like literally is. He has a different way of thinking about things. You could see it in everything he does. The guy is just different. He's not gonna come out here and just be like everybody else. He does his own stuff, dude, and he's done pretty dang well for himself. I would say so. He's produced some of the greatest angles wrestling has ever seen. Saying he doesn't care, that I highly doubt he doesn't care. Think about The Undertaker. The Undertaker did his documentary. The Undertaker spoke super highly of Vince McMahon. He said he'll always take his calls. You see them hugging and stuff. Like, you can't tell me that Vince is a guy who doesn't care. Just because he doesn't care about what you care about doesn't mean he doesn't care. Guys produced some of the greatest angles in all of wrestling history. and like I see people hugging him all the time. I see them having like heartfelt moments, him crying backstage over angles and performances that they've done with tears of joy, sadness, all kinds of stuff. He just doesn't care about maybe what you care about. Not just some like heartless dude. Just different.
A hot free agent, got Tony Khan signed him. He's here now, but coming in with a big debut and a big contract and losing.
Well, I don't know.
Not the most auspicious way you want your name to pick.
No, it's not, and especially when you're teaming with the TNT champion. And we talked about how close of friends they are and have been throughout their career.
I don't know what's going on with John Spears. Looks like they have some weird, weird angle going on with him.
Reynolds and all Silver.
Silver taught Cardona. Silver had a nice reverse waist lock,
him, Tully Blanchard, and FTR. Like they have
on Cody.
Cody's able to break that grip. They showed it. What was it on Dark?
On the ribs heavily of Cody.
Like something going on with them. I don't know what it is.
Already capitulated.
I think we're going to be seeing more of John Spears.
Another one. Beautiful round kick.
It has been a little bit of a shame the way he's been treated since he got here.
Getting a little fired up here.
He's had some good stuff happening, but overall,
You hear those hard shots? That's leather on
not been like a super huge star yet.
Cody got a backslide. Nice counter out. One kick, round kick again.
Cody's just catching a combo over here. Cody hulks out on him with his power slam. Just for the hot tag to Matt Cardona.
That's pretty effective. Those little Buzz Sawyer slams that
It's the Dark Order's wearing that. Yeah, they're practically social distancing. NXT is that commercial right now. Cody gets the hot tag to Matt Cardona. Cardona's face busters on this guy's name. Reynolds. Leaping missile drop kick. I missed that way that Zach kind of trots up to the
he is a man.
Trots up to the corner. Are we gonna see it? Oh no. Wrecking ball drop kick by Matt Cardona. It's gonna take a bit.
He is locked in right now like a caged animal. He came out here to help Cody and take apart Silver and Reynolds. Reynolds is in trouble here. Double underhook.
Pedigree? Powerbomb by Matt Cardona. Effortlessly done. Blocked in the head, though.
Watch Cody, though. What's Cody got in mind right here?
Yeah, does he have enough, though, to do something here? Yeah, look at
this. There's the momentum. Watch out. Here comes Cody. Watch out.
Of course, Marcus. I was just talking about that last night.
Yeah, but he's hurt here, too.
I was just talking about that with Stone Cold and Vince McMahon. I was just talking about that.
Bravely, Cody mustered some offense. But he's banged up, so it looks like Cardona's
oh, wow. This man was the perfect villain to the Stone Cold character.
Look at the Dark Order. Here comes a German.
Gracious, wow. Matt Cardona. A little bit of trouble here. Dark Order giving him a problem.
In the first bout here, what they're doing here tonight.
Oh, Kevin Grimes almost got the pin on Keith Lee over here. We're back on NXT.
Dominating everywhere, but Cody getting rid of Alex Reynolds there, and now what? Uh-oh, Silver's in trouble.
Okay, Crossroads.
No.
Countered.
Silver reversed the Crossroads? Okay. Cody drugs to the outside, overhead suplex.
Anderson, a little extra move there. He didn't like what he saw in the other contest. He didn't ask for it.
Silver hit the apron and then held on like his
Four
head
Horsemen,
down to
FTR, John Spears,
and that
Adam
turned that
Page.
move around.
Went for an Okada roll, didn't work.
I don't know why they have to be the Four Horsemen. Dang, all right, Matt picks up the win.
Well, what brought him to the dance here?
I get to hear his
The team of Cody and Matt Cardona.
Cardona calls that radio silence, just completely silence your opponent. Excellent stuff.
Sounds all right.
Well, they earned this win. They earned it. That's what great athletes do.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool theme song. I like it. Yeah, I don't know why they have to be the Horsemen though. If they're gonna form a crew, why does it have to be the Horsemen? What's the meaning behind that? Like that just sounds like trying to relive the past. Should make their own crew. Who's this?
Scorpio Sky.
Scorpio Sky staring down Cody.
Look at this.
Looking at the title.
Eyeing that TNT Championship belt. This guy wants a title shot. Yes, sir.
Oh, he knocked on the title. Scorpio Sky just knocked on the TNT title and just walked off. Oh man. Chuck Taylor and Trent are really mad about this minivan now.
That I would take care of this man and keep it safe.
Guys, you guys can do whatever you want to us. We don't care. Throw a chair at our heads, hit us with your little socks. But you do not touch my mom's van.
I would say
Cowards. If you wanted a rematch, all you had to do was ask. We'd be happy to beat your ass again. We did it tonight. We'll gladly do it again.
And when we do beat you, you're gonna personally apologize to my mom on speakerphone.
On speakerphone.
You talk about a couple of irate men, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be a big score to be settled.
Yeah, I thought that was the last time we were going to see Sammy tonight. Sammy Guevara. All right, Keith Lee still over here having just a field day with this opportunity.
Another clothesline by Keith
Guevara's
Lee,
got
the NXT champion, the
some cue cards.
champ in NXT history, relinquishing the North American title in a selfless gesture to give other superstars the opportunity.
Go,
that doesn't matter right now. Keith Lee is
Cardona.
out to make Cameron Grimes suffer. This is channeling all the frustrations of the last few weeks brought on by Karrion Kross. Keith Lee trying to destroy Grimes tonight.
Grimes made light of the situation.
Sound like down straight. I don't know a lot of down straight songs to know that like their overall sound, but it did sound somewhat familiar in overall tone and like the way that it was put together.
A stoic Keith Lee.
Apologize to my mom on speakerphone.
Continues to get up, but
yep, Sammy Guevara's got the cue cards for the picture-in-picture. Oh my goodness, Cameron Grimes, power bomb. Wow, the spirit bomb, that's done. Cameron Grimes just plastered. Keith Lee looks at his wrist like, dang, how long did that take? Oh, back in his glory. Jeez, he powerbombed Cameron Grimes' spirit out of him. I think I saw his spirit like bounce and then come back into his body. Yep, Keith Lee gets the win off the spirit bomb. Cameron Grimes is gonna need some ice for that back. I love when he does that cue card thing. Yeah, it's cool. I like that they came up with that. Yeah, dude. I hope Scorpio can. I just, out of everybody who could get this title off of Cody, I didn't think about Scorpio Sky really. I guess it would be cool. I just really wanted either somebody like Darby Allin to get it, or for Matt Cardona to get it, or maybe MJF. But Scorpio, he's money. He's good. Yep. He's pretty dang good, man. We got Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross. Oh my goodness, what happened? Just choked somebody out?
TikTok.
was that? Was that Pat McAfee?
Listen, Karrion Kross has no interest in earning an NXT title match. Kross wants Keith Lee, period, end of story. The body count is only going to go up until Kross gets what he wants.
All right, we're backstage with the Undisputed Era.
Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly prepare for their NXT Tag Team Championship match later on tonight. Imperium defend the titles against the UE in tonight's main event.
We're gonna see. Oh, bask in his glory. Need to get that new picture of Keith Lee over here. I already have it. It's just I have to move it from this computer to this computer. So maybe next time. Couldn't tell who that was. It was just probably some dude. Was that Pat McAfee? It was Pat McAfee. Everything bad that happens to somebody on NXT, it's gonna officially be Pat McAfee. No matter how they look. Could be some dude with like dreadlocks, and I'll be like, was that Pat McAfee? Oh, the Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy debate. Super Wednesday.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
is
the AEW Super Wednesday Debate 2020.
2020. Yay! Debate. I've never heard people so happy for a debate.
And now,
Chris Jericho.
Please welcome the very special.
Yeah, dang. Karrion Kross just choked out Pat McAfee, guys. John Cena joins AEW and beats Mox. Eric Bischoff. Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
Eric Bischoff is back on TNT.
Okay. The return. The return of Bischoff to TNT. Do I have him? I don't think I have him. Eric Bischoff. Well, I got Eric. We'll just put Eric. There you go. Hey, I got an Eric, okay? It's not even spelled the same either.
Boy, was it ever. Great to see Eric Bischoff back,
Eric
man.
Bischoff.
Awesome. Amazing.
Thank you very much, and welcome to the AEW Super Wednesday Debate 2020.
Oh my goodness. I'm back and better than ever.
Now the format for this debate is very simple. We have 5 questions that we put together through various AEW social media platforms. They were picked at random. Neither Mr. Cassidy nor Mr. Jericho have seen these questions. And with that, I would like to introduce the first participant, please, Mr. Orange Cassidy.
Wonder how he feels about the minivan getting tatted up.
This is going to be very interesting. What's going to be more interesting is the rematch.
Hey, Eric takes over AEW and runs it down the drain.
That's a very big deal. And Orange Cassidy, if he loses on the 12th,
he starts letting the inmates run the asylum, maybe. That's really what drove WCW into the ground, letting the athletes run too wild, and Turner just getting tired of wrestling.
From what we have seen thus far.
Jumping ship.
And now please allow me to introduce Mr. Chris Jericho.
Oh, we got Metallica over here. What's Metallica doing?
The demo god.
What is Metallica doing? Oh, Metallica's going to be playing the NXT theme. Moth into the Flame. The NXT 30 theme is Metallica. That's awesome. Chris Jericho looking clean, man. Looking real clean. Chris Jericho. Got a very nice suit on. Looking like Bruce Wayne or something. And Cassidy out here with his normal garb, his normal outfit. Takeover 30, Io Shirai versus Dakota Kai. We got Dexter Lumis, Damian Priest, Bronson Reed have qualified for the North American Championship ladder match. Means there's 2 people left to qualify. Hopefully Dexter is going to be all right. Cameron was telling me something about his ankle. He's still on the card so far, so thinking it's looking okay.
Again, Mr. Jericho, I'll allow you to answer.
We don't need John Cena. Yeah, Michael, that's what you say now. Until he shows up, then he's gonna. That's gonna be the best thing ever.
Why does Chris Jericho
right?
and Orange Cassidy hate each other so much?
I highly doubt.
Well, that's an
highly
easy one,
doubt
Eric,
AEW would turn down John
Cena.
Cena.
Before I verbally annihilate you, Orange, I want to say, I'm glad you dressed for the occasion tonight.
The jacket that Orange Cassidy ruined.
It's disgraceful. You're right.
Orange Cassidy with the clip-on tie.
You see, this is what I hate. No, hate's not strong enough a word. This is why I despise you, Cassidy. You take nothing seriously. I despise who you are. I despise who you stand for, and I despise the millions of morons.
I guarantee you, if he came out here right now, you'd be like,
"Oh, you're the greatest thing in pro wrestling history." But I'll tell you something, you're not.
You know it, and I know it, man. You hate him all you want, but that guy would be the biggest signee they've had.
Behind your back, Orange. You're a joke. Critics, historians, experts, they laugh at everything you do, and so do I.
Uh-oh, Escobar's here on NXT.
You're a nobody.
They need CM Punk.
Nothing more than a ginger jackass who plays pocket pool on a weekly basis. And Mr. Bischoff, I am finished with my statement.
It's tremendous. Great answer, Chris.
Well, Mr. Cassidy, I must say I am rather looking forward to your response.
Yeah, me too.
He's going to talk.
You wonder if Cena knows AEW.
Response,
He does.
please.
Even The Rock congratulated him.
He doesn't talk, Eric. He's got nothing to say.
Very well. We will move on, I guess.
Really? He's not going to answer questions?
Who is
I
the
thought he was
better
gonna answer
wrestler,
questions.
and who is the biggest star? Chris Jericho or Orange Cassidy?
Easy E, with all respect, don't be an idiot. I mean, I'm Chris Jericho, man. I'm Le Champion. I'm the demo god. I've held 50 titles around the world. Orange Cassidy hasn't even been out of the state of Florida. And the only title he's ever had was being named the biggest slacker in his high school yearbook.
Yeah, how's he going to debate if he doesn't
If we
talk?
went to high school together, Orange, I'd chase you down the hall, kick your ass in front of the lockers, give you a wedgie, steal your Mick money, and take your girlfriend.
In other words, he's a bully.
You're a
Dude,
nerd. I stand here.
Santos Escobar's out here with a fresh gold suit on.
$1 million. You stand there in a filthy denim jacket that smells like old salami, Dracar Noir, and batteries. You make me sick, Eric.
All right, then. Mr. Cassidy, your response, please.
Who did he jump? Santos Escobar and his crew just jumped Pat McAfee.
Nothing. Families.
All right, let's move this
Mi
along.
padre, El Fantasma. They spit in the face of me. No más. The disrespect stops right now. Get him.
Dude, they beat up Pat McAfee.
Here comes Fandango's tag team partner, Tyler.
Oh, it was Fandango. Oh, okay. I thought it was Pat McAfee.
Mr. Cassidy.
Sea level continues to rise at about the rate of 1/8 of an inch per year. A higher sea level enables storm surges to push further inland and therefore increase the extremely dangerous flooding in coastal communities. Failure to minimize our fossil fuel use and reduction of carbon emissions could be devastating to the estimated 40% of the population of the United States that lives in these coastal communities, and globally, 8 of the world's largest 10 cities. Thank you.
What the heck? Yo, Orange Cassidy just served him on the mic. What the heck? You saw Jericho's face? He was like, what?
Let's get to the
That was
next
Orange
question.
Cassidy, dude. He just said all that about rising sea
Why
levels.
is Orange Cassidy so popular?
You know why he's so popular? I'll tell you why, because he's the epitome of everything that's wrong in pro wrestling today. He's the epitome of every idiot smart mark fan in this arena tonight and watching at home. He's lazy, he's arrogant, he's entitled, he's overbearing, and he's a pimple on the ass of the pro wrestling business. But next week, Orange, I'm gonna pop ya. Boop. I'm gonna beat you again for the second time, and when I do, when my hand is raised, you're gonna have to give me $7,000 to replace this designer creation that seems to get oranger every single week from whatever you put in that demonic orange juice of yours.
Demonic orange juice.
And after you're embarrassed, after you pay me the money, you're gonna walk out of here, you're gonna leave AEW, you're gonna quit the pro wrestling business and go back to being Jim the Jamba Juice guy down at the mall, and you're gonna take my order of a blueberry smoothie with extra protein and pumpkin seeds, and guess what? I'm not gonna give you a tip.
Oh. Now that's messed up.
Mr. Cassidy, your response, please.
Nothing. Next question.
Last question. Why does this rematch mean so much to both of you?
Well, the reason why the rematch means so much to me is...
Hey, Chris, shut up. Shut up. Chris, I know what you're doing here. I know what this is. I mean, you scheduled a debate against a guy who doesn't talk. It's pretty smart. You're just trying to embarrass me, right?
Yeah. I am.
Try to embarrass me with all this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not embarrassed, Chris. I don't care. I don't care about you, but I do care about next week. See, I care about that match. I do. I mean, it's the biggest match of my life.
Right, it is.
It's also the biggest match of your life, too, Chris.
Really?
Can you imagine, Chris? I mean, you're Chris Jericho, man. You've done it all. All the things that we can Google later. But I'm telling you right now, Chris, what if this? What is Chris Jericho loses to the guy that puts his hands in his pockets? I want you to look at me, Chris. I want you to look into my eyes and look at the man that is going to embarrass you. And next week, look at the man that's going to beat you.
Did he actually win this debate? I don't know.
Shock, this was inside of Orange Cassidy. It just came out right here.
He came out with the global warming
That's my answer.
That's my answer.
I have no choice here but to declare that, Mr. Cassidy, you've walked away with this debate.
What?
I'm sorry, that global warming thing got me.
What are you talking about? Nobody wins the debate. You know what, Bischoff? I haven't liked you for 22 years.
It's been 24, and I know exactly how you feel.
Okay, Orange, you know what? I'm glad you won the debate tonight. But next week, I'm going to kick the shit out of you in this ring.
Jeez, man.
You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm going to kick the shit out of you right now. Get him, Jake.
Get him, Jake.
You're assaulting. Come on now.
Oh, my goodness.
Ironically, a week.
What the world, man. That was funny.
He's under the heel in 7 days.
No, Jake Hager.
He's not going to heal in
Jake
7
Hager in
days
his
and he
suit.
breaks him apart.
That right hand across the face.
Slapping the heck out of him. Oh, and he puts his hand in his pocket.
That's actually pretty creative, Jake.
Jake Hager made him put his hands in his pocket. Oh my goodness, Judas effect.
And then knocked him right out.
Starched him.
Man, you're right, Tony.
That is a very
Oh my
shocking
goodness.
look.
Judas effect cracks the head
Best friend
of Orange Cassidy. Leaves him laid out. Face down.
Yeah, Buddy Orange Cassidy just got dropped.
Ouch.
That Judas effect.
Yeah, well,
my
they've had
goodness.
quite a night themselves. have best friends.
All I know is that next week, Jericho, Orange Cassidy one-on-one, no matter what shape Orange is in, apparently. And Orange has got a $7,000 difference if he loses.
You're done! There it is. The experiment is over!
The experiment is over. Jeez. All right. Moments ago.
Championship, your initial thoughts?
Well, my initial thoughts are the same that they were last week. This opportunity was created for me. It's not a secret. I've been after this championship for a while.
Got Damian Priest back here.
Now's the time, and it doesn't matter who's in it. Whether it's Mr. Upset Bronson Reed or whoever else falls into this match, it makes no difference. Come take over 30, the reign of infamy begins.
One last question. You got a feel for Loomis taking out that match due to injury. What do you think about that?
Look, it sucks to be Loomis, right? I mean, we get into this business. We all know the risks. We all know there's always a chance.
Hey, I don't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to congratulate you on that victory. I guess I'll be seeing you at TakeOver, mate.
Oh, Bronson Reed.
Give me a second, guys.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Bronson.
Uh-oh.
Just want to be clear about something. You know, I'm sure you have aspirations for TakeOver and everything.
Yes.
But you really need to get them out of your head.
Oh.
Because this is not going to be a fluke type of situation again.
Fluke?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Do you want me to show you what a fluke can do?
Oh, was that supposed to intimidate me?
You can take that however you want.
Oh, well, I tell you how I'm not going to take it like anybody else, because to me, you ain't that big, thick boy.
Ooh.
But I'll tell you what, if you want to do this, a one-on-one sounds pretty good to me.
Anytime.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Damian Priest's voice is so cool.
So a lot happening over the next few weeks here on NXT with NXT TakeOver 30, 2 weeks away from Saturday, streaming live on the WWE Network. But right now, I want to welcome our special guest, a cordial guest invited by the Undisputed Era's Adam Cole, Mr. Pat McAfee.
Hey, Pat McAfee.
And by the way, congratulations.
It really is him this time.
Thank you so much. I am a married man, and also I'm back in the good graces of everybody at NXT. Feels good to be here, be back in the family. Obviously,
he's gonna get jumped tonight, dude. Pat McAfee's gonna have some problems. Okay, so the guy who got kidnapped was not Pat McAfee, as much as I wanted it to be. All right, Tegan Knox is here. Bronson Reed and Damian Priest, you gotta go. Tegan Knox. Kaboom. We got her. Yeah, Bronson Reed versus Damian Priest, probably next week. Oh, we're hanging out with Britt Baker.
To get you in the ring, but she had to go through
AEW.
someone first of your choosing. You want to elaborate on that?
Of course, because I know you're just dying to know
Made
who
me
I
forget
picked,
about
right?
my mac and cheese.
Well,
Mac
Tony,
and cheese
after
or Pat
careful
McAfee?
consideration, my choice of opponent for Big Swole will be
Nyla Rose.
Reba.
Oh, wow. Reba.
Reba. Not me. No, I know. Reba will be my choice. Reba will face Big Swole. Not me. No, Dr. Baker. Please.
Dr. Baker, please, no.
Get in the ring right now.
Struggling getting in the ring.
Hartwell.
Well, you know, she was a former Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
Yeah.
Youngest ever to make the squad. I thought I'd throw that in there.
No. You're right.
Shot somebody with that.
Oh, there you go.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making her way to the ring from Clearwater, Florida.
12 minutes.
So
It's so crazy how like the most popular people are people who do like the least. Hangman Page just hangs out and drinks, wrestles every now and then, and he's so popular. Orange Cassidy just kind of hangs out, has his hands in his pockets, does something cool every now and then. He's like the most popular. Britt Baker sits in a chair, cuts a promo, maybe like once a week. She's the most popular. It's so crazy, man. It's like all the most popular people are people who just don't do anything. Big Swole comes back. She's super popular. It's so funny to me. It's like the cooler. You're cool for not doing anything.
Join now at alleliteheels.com and on social media at AEW_heels. Oh,
A veteran move by Rhea right there to attack from behind. Our opponent turned her back and swollen. Ate a shot to the back.
Apparently Rhea versus
former
Swole. We got
Ram. Doing pretty
Tegan
good
Knox
here.
versus Indy Hartwell.
Slamming Big Swole. I wish he was going for a vertical suplex. Rhea kind of surprised herself.
All I have is Tegan Knox. What's got to do with that?
Back spin kick.
She looks a little disheveled.
One of the most
What do I do
popular
now?
cheerleaders in the NFL, I think.
It's coming back to her. She's driving the face of Big Swole to the
right
back.
about that.
Cover her. Oh, maybe not. She's getting coached up right there.
Are you kidding? Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Whoa,
Watch out. Be
Rhea?
careful. Oh, my God.
Get down from there.
Where are you move from the first rope?
Second rope?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, wow. Missed the moonsault. But
Yeah, she was up there about a
Rhea
week.
could actually do anything.
looked great in the air.
Mara and Beth are invisible.
You'd hit it to be over. I grant you that. No doubt about
Here
it.
comes Swole.
Good.
Dirty
Whoa,
dancing from Big Swole.
big
Stacked her up.
elbow.
Big Swole wants Dr. Britt Baker.
This match.
Big Swole.
See it in her eyes.
These refs have been just super suspect on to AEW, man. He didn't even look. She literally had her tights the whole time. And the ref was just like, whatever, 1, 2, 3. And if I were Britt Baker, I'd get out of here.
Which is what happened with Adam, which I believe you're alluding to.
Yes.
This seems like a little leading journalism.
Why's that
what
dude
you're
with
doing.
at the
The show
commentator booth?
normally upbeat, good times. So whenever it popped off with Adam the way it did, I didn't
Because
expect
he
it.
wants to get
Nobody
kidnapped.
expected it, and that's why I was so excited to make it right.
Knox attempting to stop
Did Escobar say why he and his crew beat up Fandango?
And Knox looking to remain
Cody
in
versus Scorpio Sky next week. Okay.
contention.
All right. They are going to give him the opportunity. Nice.
Indy Hartwell, Tegan Knox.
That's done. Tegan Knox with the win.
Knee to
She looks so happy about it. Tag Team Appreciation Night
That was explosive, legendary.
next week.
That was something that I would like to see again.
FTR. FTR Appreciation Week. Appreciation Night. Rock and Roll Express, Tully Blanchard, and Arn Anderson next week. Nice.
Let's take one more look, Pat, just for you.
All right. AEW World Championship on the line. Up next on AEW.
I'll tell you what, a shiniest wizard, normally a good thing. Whenever it's hitting you right in the jaw, it's going to be a different story. Congrats to Tegan Knox, 2 weeks in a row for
Tegan Knox with the win against Indy Hartwell. I don't know if she's going to get out of here unscathed, though. Oh, okay, she did. It seemed like it was hanging on her just a little too long. I was thinking that something bad was about to happen to her. All right, Imperium up next for the tag titles, or defending their tag titles against Undisputed Era. So Undisputed Era going to get start the prophecy over again and get some gold back. Said Swerve is next if he calls him out. Scorpio, you mean? Is that what you mean? Scorpio? I think that's what you're talking about. Scorpio Sky. I'm glad they're giving him that opportunity. Should be a good match. But like I said before, everybody wrestles a good match against Cody. he's probably gonna have some major problems with Scorpio Sky. He was having problems with like the smallest member of the Dark Order earlier. Yep, Darby Allin versus John Moxley for the title coming up, and Undisputed Era versus Imperium. Get to hear that theme song again. So let's get these people while we can. I don't think I have either member of Imperium. I have them. I just have them on this computer. I need to move them over here. All right, let's see. So it's going to be Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly. Who do you guys think is going to win? Do you think Undisputed Era will start to reclaim some of the gold that they've lost? Or do you think Imperium's gonna keep it? And then who do you think is going to win the AEW title right now? Do you think Moxley will retain, or you think that Darby Allin is going to shock the world? That would be a heck of a shock, man. You have the same chair as the Swedish King. Where did you bought it? I got it from the Swedish King. He said he had 2 of them, and I could have one. I was talking about Santos. He said if Swerve call him out, that's his future. Oh, that's who he was talking about. Okay. I was like, well, what are you talking about, Swerve? Hey, man, Swerve versus Escobar. That could be an incredible match. Remember the match last week? That was crazy. Yes. I want one now. I'm jealous. Yo, Darby Allin came out here with a Moxley mask.
Strange enigma on more than one occasion. He always lives up to that particular moniker. There's a lot of ways you can describe Darby Allin.
Yeah, I got a lot of ways to describe him.
Darby Allin, what an odd entrance right here.
We saw what he did in those skateboard tabs. How's your man doing?
Yeah, Ricky Starks is doing okay. He's banned. That's his brand.
Darby.
Which is an outrage. And
hey, it's two of Cameron's favorite songs, one after another.
Of Moxley, I guess Darby's showing Moxley we're not exactly boys. I wish we'd have known that last week.
All right, so. World Championship. Boom.
And his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Blano. Triple threat North American qualifying match. Oh, a mystery opponent next week. Kushida, Cameron Grimes, and a question mystery opponent. Who could it be? It was Birch that Cross took out. Oh, okay. Dang. Danny Birch. Oh, no. And then MJF beats him at All Out. He did talk about him tonight. Bano. Yes, good to hear the Imperium theme.
NXT Tag Team Championships.
Yes, I love this theme. La 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 la. Yes. Now, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna brighten my camera up a little bit. Starting to get darker outside. La 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 la. Do I react to funny videos? Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I do. All right, there we go. Now we got some.
And what could happen to Darby Allin? Moxley, I know because he has told me this. He likes and respects.
Slaps the mask off of Darby Allin over here.
That's my opinion about that, but I understand why you're bringing that forward.
What if Mox had face paint like Darby? That would be funny.
Just knock the taste out of
that would
Darby's
be funny.
face.
Main event for both shows right now. Imperium defending the tag titles against Undisputed Era, and Darby Allin versus
a little smile there. Probably loosened some teeth.
John Moxley.
Broke his nose. We don't know.
I hope he did both.
And Darby seems to drive from this man. It's like, look, he told him, he said, hit me again. God.
Darby quickens the pace. That may give Moxley
Darby with a go behind. Flips it up and through, and then slaps the face out of Moxley's mouth. All right, hang on. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Hang out with Dudley for a second.
A hellacious clothesline by the AEW World Champion, I must say. That was. I'll give the devil his due.
He loves contact. The thing about Moxley is that you always know where his head is. It's intense. And Darby bleeding from the mouth. And maybe a little bit more, which could, again, as this match progresses, could be extremely problematic.
Yeah, and you know, listen, I'm going to do my best as a professional right here, okay? I was at a great deal right there by Moxley on Darby Allin. Darby's in big-time trouble, and I love it.
Right now, Moxley's driving the bus. Yes, he's controlling the tempo, the pace of the match, Tony.
Yeah, you know, it's no cliche, JR, but we're really going to see what Darby Allin's made of in this one. I mean, we
You know
really
what,
are.
Tony? I hate cliches. How about that?
Okay, well.
Okay? I hate cliches, especially when they're reference to put these two guys over.
Okay, give me a break.
I'm giving you a break because I'm being nice.
That was another cliche, by the way.
Elbow, near leg hook. Moxley was very concerned about what he didn't want to have happen to Darby Allin. That was to hurt him in a bad way, because the last time these two wrestled one-on-one, Moxley came a hair from breaking Darby's neck.
Darby, Mox, look at that, off the top.
Great arm drag from the top. How about that? Oh, my God, right into the chin, right in the jaw.
Darby,
a nice shotgun drop kick.
Darby added enough control to at least create some offense, and now the unorthodox Darby Allin out there in Moxley land.
Moxley and Darby up on the ramp.
Yeah, look at Darby, how aggressive
in
he
the
is.
entrance area. Are they going to fight backstage?
He's not a nice guy. He's not at all. We saw him attack a fellow
Kyle
wrestler
O'Reilly
with
with a big red beard.
last week.
That was Ricky Stark.
Yeah, thanks.
Maybe kind of link up a video.
He's banned from the building.
I would say tweet me stuff like that. I don't really put links in the chat.
Off the iron post, the ring post.
If you have a Twitter, that's the easiest way for me to track the stuff and for people to make
AEW titles on the line, and we got your
requests and things like that for me to react to. It does sound like they changed Imperium's theme. It sounds like they like intensified the orchestra parts and made it a little slower. It does sound like that. Last week I listened to it for a second and you said that and I was like, nah, it sounds the same. But this week I hear what you're talking about. I actually heard it from the beginning this time.
Aside from Adam Cole, are at the top of their craft.
All right, so Undisputed Era out here looking for gold.
And I enjoy them, and that's all I
And Moxley and Darby went to commercial.
in a lot of situations, yes. But that's smart. That's business, baby, for Adam, and that's all I was trying to say. Watching the film back, he did take some of
Yeah, both of these teams have some fun themes. I really don't know I cheered. Oh, Mo. Mo. Oh, you did the Adam Cole baby one. Dude, thank you, Mo. 55 bits.
Doesn't matter, though.
The strength of Acre once
Adam
again.
Mo, baby. That's the biggest cheer of the day, actually. Thank you very much, Mo. You are the leading cheerer. Thank you very much, man.
Adam Mo, baby! This is a big-time main event. If the Undisputed Era could win this, they could get back towards that undisputed prophecy they've talked about a lot.
How's NXT? NXT's been all right tonight.
I was trying to add as many championships to the ranks of the Undisputed Era.
And was it dripped in gold, I believe? They said they were dripped in gold, and they were at one point.
Yes.
Right now, we got the tag titles on the line. You know these two teams are going to tear the roof off.
But this is a group, the Undisputed Era, that could get right back to the top at any given moment.
Marcel is strong. He's fast and he's just so sound, dude. He's like everywhere he goes in the ring, every footstep he takes is like so purposeful. Like it has a meaning behind it. Like you can tell he means to do everything he does.
Looking at him from the side, he does have a little bit of a child's body, but a massive head, big brain in there, so he's becoming an adult as well.
Yeah, they definitely changed Imperium's theme a little bit. Still sounds the same though.
Adam Cole is less than 20 feet away from us. I'm pretty sure he can hear.
You think they're gonna jump Pat McAfee? Yeah. I hope they do. I hope that the prophecy will come true. Yeah, if Darby beat Moxley, that would be a heck of a shock.
Conducting yourself in some of the things you're saying, personally about Adam.
I don't think many people are expecting that to happen.
Beth, I apologize. I don't mean to offend Beth Phoenix, please.
By the Undisputed Era, Senton Atomico. And the cover here, Black Fish looking to become the only four-time NXT Tag Team champs.
But Beth, I have to tell the truth.
You want Walter to show up? I don't know if he can, man.
Anybody else wants to hear, like, I apologize, but that's my gig, and that I am a guest, and I want my honeymoon, but that's my gig.
Oh my goodness. Some great tag team action over here right now.
Become NXT Tag Team Champions again.
Oh my goodness. And Darby gets straight X-plexed by Jon Moxley.
Well, you're right, but I've studied Mox with Brian Cage, and he smothers his opponent. That's what Mox does well.
But he's not doing it right now, which leads me to believe that
leaving
he's showing a little bit of mercy
Darby laid out on the mat.
On Darby.
Darby bleeding already?
I think you're right. I think
looks like he might be bleeding.
And that could, that could be a problem. See, he doesn't want to hurt.
You just said it, and when I tell you to tap, you tap. Boy, Darby, that's his answer. How about that?
Innovative.
Moxley's taking him not as seriously as maybe he should.
Oh my God. Both hit very hard that time.
And Darby comes
ground and pound by Darby Allin on the outside. Can't win the title out there.
Jon Moxley.
Mox was smart to cover his face up. Throughout the break, he had that strong STF on Darby Allin, did Mox. He probably could have stayed on that, but hey, here we go. Another one.
Oh my goodness. Full speed.
I think it's the Lope suicide.
Aim it head first, shoulder first.
Full speed, kind of tope suicida.
Man alive.
Tope suicida, ladies and gentlemen. Darby Allin's throwing every stop that he can. Look at this. Like a human missile.
Yeah, he doesn't even look. He just hurls his body.
It's dumb. That's why he should look. It's not smart. It worked, but it's dumb to do that.
Yeah, you can't go
Darby throwing caution to the wind out here, man. What he does.
It's probably illegal. He does everything illegal.
He's got his hand down in the top of the ring post.
Oh God. Darby taking it. Making it kind of far here. Trap the arm. Front flip off the top. Takes out Moxley. Wow.
One of the striking hands, left, right, he closed both hands well.
See Cole get chopped. I don't think Walter could travel, dude. There's a travel ban. What I know, he's over in Europe right now, and they're banned from coming here right now.
He didn't get a cut off, man.
This is what he needs to do. Not foreseeing Walter for a while. Unfortunately. Backflip out of the suplex attempt. Oh, paradigm shift. Oh, Darby able to block the paradigm shift attempt by Moxley. That's a flip power bomb. High on the neck of Moxley. Wow. Almost got him.
Won the world championship with that code red.
You see how desperate, the desperation in this wacko's eyes.
I'm telling you, Darby Allin's on a different
I think
level.
it's a little easier for the Hybrid 2 to sneak across the border than it would be for Walter. Walter's say much more of a noticeable dude.
He's like a piece of leather. It seems like when you got him down, you driven him down.
I don't foresee him doing a whole lot of sneaking.
That's like Jon Moxley said, when I tell you to tap, you tap. He's not going to tap. He may go out first.
I know his merchandise, his popularity is soaring.
Yeah, that might have been a smart idea to hurt his hand then, if that's what he was doing. Wanted to hurt Moxley's hand so he can't do the paradigm shift.
Yeah, I think Mox has been a little too nice with Darby Allin.
Yeah, Moxley's got to take him out. This gut wrench. Whoa.
Nailed that German. That would have been nasty. He flipped in the air, did Darby.
Weird.
Not land on his head.
Yeah, I think
maybe there's some miscommunication there. Darby looked like he rolled out of it, and then he just laid face down.
His stomach area, knees in front of his quads.
Both men are just
Hope to see Pac, yeah. I want Pac back too. I think Pac's the best wrestler they got. Uh-oh, Wardlow's here. What's Wardlow doing?
MJF's friend.
MJF is here.
Speaking of MJF.
Right between the eyes. I love it. He hit it at the world belt.
Wow. MJF takes out Jon Moxley with the title and then runs out.
He's made his decision.
Knox still isn't aware there was a mugging.
Well, MJF,
Moxley got clocked by the title.
Absolutely, made that decision right there.
Damn right.
Dragon screw by Kyle O'Reilly over here on NXT.
I want to wrestle Darby Allin.
Go ahead, Darby, you lucky bastard. Get the cover.
Vicious combo.
Boy, he's taking a lot of time getting there.
I'm not sure Darby knows exactly what happened.
Darby going for the coffin drop.
Coffin drop, gonna win it, gonna win it.
Coffin drop right across the chest of Jon Moxley.
He's got it.
Wow, dude, that was the 3 count right there. Moxley kicks out with like a millimeter. Oh, there's blood all over the head of Jon Moxley now. Oh my goodness. And then off the top goes Kyle O'Reilly on NXT. Got the heel hook in here. He's tapping.
Boy, Darby was bloodied early. You see Moxley, thanks to MJF and that belt.
Looked like he was tapping.
Cracked his skull is what it did.
Got a busted head from MJF's title shot. He got coffin drops. He's still up.
There should be common sense, but
he can barely see straight. Darby's just taking it to him. Darby, both feet to the face. Shotgun drop kick in the corner. Go behind. Stunner. Mox still on his feet. Looks like asleep on his feet. Back elbow. Block. Blocks the Mox.
A little bit there, but nonetheless, you're right. Both men bumped heads. And here we go.
Yeah, he's bleeding, dude.
That may be another. No, I'm thinking maybe he tried to cover him there, but he didn't, guys.
I can't believe I'm saying this. I want Darby to win this match. He's good.
That was like a, yeah, that was the closest 3 count. Coffin drop? No. Moxley grabs him. Got him choked. The rear naked choke.
Got the legs in, that chokes in tight.
Telling him to go to sleep.
You hear Moxley saying, go to sleep, go to sleep.
You got to attack the grip with your Darby Allin.
Darby's out, dude. Oh. And Adam Cole throws water on Pat McAfee.
He's going to have to put him out, guys.
Can't believe Darby Allin's lasted this long.
He's going to have to put him out.
See the crook of the arm, the right arm of Mox under the chin.
Darby
across the throat, the esophagus,
almost out. Blood all over the face of Moxley. Adam Cole having problems with Pat McAfee. Yo, and Shawn Michaels is out here. Shawn Michaels and Triple H out here to break it up. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, Gotch neutralizer? No. Pile driver. That's done, dude. Darby kicks out still? Yeah, Gotch pile driver. Darby kicks out after being choked out for like a minute straight. Super Darby. I'd have him drug tested after this.
I think Moxley is thinking right now, I don't want to do what I think I've got to do.
What, they had to throw out the match on NXT?
I mean, Darby's he's dead in the water right now.
For some reason, Adam Cole and Pat McAfee is
it's obvious. It's right here.
Making everybody and their grandma come. Oh my God. Paradigm shift destroys Darby Allin. There you go. Done.
Bloody battle. Moxley holding his
Moxley retains his title.
He respects and he appreciates.
Man, that's crazy the amount of damage that Darby just took. Oh. Yo, Pat McAfee just kicked. He just punt kicked Adam Cole right in the chest. Adam Cole's out. Pat McAfee is leaving. Very unprofessional place. And Triple H really shoved him in the chest for that. Adam Cole's out.
Hunter, they got a doctor coming or not?
Dang, okay. So what the heck? Did Pat McAfee cost the Undisputed Era the match or something? Because I saw just Imperium just walking out. What happened? MJF is mad. Yeah, dude, he did everything he could. Tried to cost him the match there. Wow. WWE's gonna fine him. Is he under employ? My goodness, man. What a strange ending. What happened? Why did they start fighting? Why did Pat McAfee and Adam Cole even start having an altercation there? I don't understand it. Adam Cole, the original bro, what do you mean? What's the choice there? You saying like who's a better wrestler, who's a better talker, who's What's the question? Who would I rather have washing my car? I mean, what are we asking here? All right, guys, let's have a little talk about this. Just a little talk. Just a little chat. Dudley. Dudley, what do you do? What the heck? Doing here? What is this about? All right, let's start with AEW here. Let's do that. Let me get my background beats going. Where's my background beats? Also, let me make sure that this is not running on its own here. All right, so if you guys watched AEW along with me, we're going to start with AEW. Let me get my background switched over. Get my layout going on. Get that out of here. Let's get this out of here. AEW. There we go. There's that. And AEW. There we go. Perfect. Asuka, you got to go. I know you want to be here. I know you want to be here, but you can't. I never liked Pat. Pat could be good with the proper training. He's got some size on him. He's definitely an athlete. And if his finisher is going to be the punt kick, like what he just did to Adam Cole, it knocked him all the way out. I could definitely see him being kind of a threat, especially if he's got some training, you know. I could see it, especially if they're not going to have Adam Cole going after any of the titles right now. It might be nice to have Adam Cole have a little feud. All right, now we got some background music. All right, it's hooked up now. Okay, so if you guys watched AEW along with me here, and you have a rating out of 10, I want to know what it is, guys. So let me know. What is your rating out of 10 for AEW tonight? Do you give it like a 6.8? Do you give it a 8.1? Give it a 7.5? What do you think? Like all people he could feud with, it's Pat, really? I mean, hey, Adam Cole is so money for the brand that it's kind of bad to have him out of the spotlight for so long. Like how they're doing with Tommaso right now. Tommaso's not even on TV. Like, he's such a great superstar, but he's not here. And just because you're not going to have Adam Cole on the title doesn't mean we shouldn't see him, you know? So it's something for him to do, at least. 8.5. Oh, Ringmaster liked it a lot. Ringmaster was really quiet tonight. Ringmaster was really soaked into the action. All right, 8.5. 8.5. I got an 8.1 from We Rubbed. Yeah, Adam doesn't need the title. That's what I'm saying. Like, so at least have him on TV, you know? At least have him up to something. Michael says 8.1 for AEW. AEW. 8.6 says Mo. Jeez. Approaching perfection. They needed a little bit more star power, a little bit more. Mo said it could have been a little better, but not much. Wait till Tommaso might be doing the Roman way. Maybe, but he wrestled in April, and that we were already like well within the lockdown by then. So I don't know. Orange Cassidy's really growing on you because I don't want to be. Oh yeah, he's definitely showing that there's more to him than just jumping around with his hands in his pockets, which is one thing that I was somewhat wondering about from the very beginning of this, if that was going to be his main thing. But they found a way to make him an actual character on screen, and that's been great. Yeah, I agree, Michael. I agree. So let's see. We got an 8.5, an 8.1, an 8.1, and an 8.6. Okay. Is there any other ratings, or is it my turn? I think it's my turn. Yeah, orange is cool. The opening match was chaos. I thought it had some really good spots, but it really exposes the need for what FTR was talking about. That whole 10-second rule, the tag ropes, like just having this whole thing breaking down steadily. It's so weird, and this wasn't the only time tonight. And it's not that I want it to be old-fashioned. I just want to be able to actually follow a match without having to like mentally keep track of everybody who's the legal man. And like I feel like at least twice in the last like 3 months, the person who won the match probably wasn't even the legal man. And I don't like feeling that way. I don't like feeling like, whoa, well, I guess that happened. Like I like knowing that, yeah, that's the actual ending. So the match itself was fun at parts, but just the overall chaos of that first match, maybe it was just a little too much, especially to start it. I kind of wish they would have switched that match with the Proud and Powerful match, but but then they'd be giving away the opening. They'd be giving that away to NXT, and they don't want to do that. That's for sure. So I guess it's all right. It's just a little bit too much chaos in that opening match. What else? What else happened? As I was just talking about, the Proud and the Powerful was a pretty good match. I'm really glad that the Proud and Powerful looked good here against Trent and Chuck Taylor, and I like what they did afterwards to the minivan. To me, that was some cool stuff. I kind of wish it wasn't a minivan, because that kind of makes the angle not as great. You know, like when the Miz and Morrison, when they broke, they busted up Braun Strowman's car. Like that car looked cool, so it wasn't as much of like a fluffy type of angle. I don't know. It looks funny and fluffy and just kind of like jokish that they're beating up somebody's minivan, you know. So I just wish it was a different car. Like if they did that to FTR's car, that'd be crazy. It'd be like a whoa, yo. But I did like it. They really smashed that thing up too. So I'm looking forward to them feuding. I like these two teams, and I think that if Santana and Ortiz can be more serious, that they'll be helping the tag division out a lot more. Someone attacked the minivan, I know, and I think it's a perfect angle for them, because those guys, they've been such a joke recently that it kind of fits. And I'm sorry and I'm sad that it does, but it does. It fits, man. What else? The Britt Baker thing, that was really weird that she picked Reba. I thought she was going to pick somebody like Nyla or the return of Awesome Kong or something like that. I thought it was going to be something devastating for Big Swole to fight, but she ends up fighting against Reba and just smashing her in like 2 seconds. I don't know why. Like, doesn't make any sense. If I don't like somebody and I get to choose who they fight, I'm gonna pick like the biggest, most devastating person. I'm not gonna pick my secretary. So that was just kind of strange for me. What else? The debate was great. I liked the debate a lot. I liked the MJF backstage with his campaign office or whatever. I really liked that. It was a little short, but I thought it had that quality, and now knowing that we were going to see him again tonight, it was a good amount of MJF, and that's 3 weeks in a row we've seen MJF, guys. That never happens. So of course I'm going to like that. Can you guys hear this background music, by the way? They attack Soccer Mom's band. I know, it's jokey to me, you know what I mean? Like, I found it fun, but I also am like, dude, that's the Soccer Mom's band. Yo, Goldman, what's up, man? Goldman, thank you very much for the host, man. Yeah, MJF is money. Clash, what's up, Clash? Clash is here. Goldman's here. Welcome, guys. We're doing the AEW review right now. AEW Dynamite Grapple Chat. What else? The Matt Hardy thing, Matthew Hardy, and Sammy Guevara. My goodness. What happened tonight? I would think would be like I wouldn't even say a go-home angle. Like, I would just want to see that on a pay-per-view. Where do they go from here? He did a double front flip off the stage, through a table, and left Matt Hardy bleeding so profusely that they like had to go to commercial or whatever. They had to get out of there. Where do you go from there? I feel like they went from 0 to 100 with this a little too quick. I would have saved that spot for maybe a match at All Out. Sammy Guevara versus Matthew Hardy at All Out, and that's the final spot, the double front flip through the table and with the blood and everything. So they went from 0 to 100, and now it's like, where do you go from there? I don't know how they make this feud bigger, and I hope nobody gets hurt, because it almost looked like Sammy was about to crack himself in half. The way he landed, I don't think that was the intended landing there. I'm just glad that he was able to walk out on his own, and I'm pretty sure Matt's all right. But just where do you go from here? I don't want people getting hurt or maimed just to continuously increase the storyline's oomph and violence. So where they go from here, I don't know, but it was an awesome spot. I just really hope they don't have to really go much further than that, because that could be ridiculous. Yeah, and the Darby Allin versus Jon Moxley match. Darby is incredibly resilient. I hope this is not a way for them to write him off TV. He's already had so much time out from injuries and stuff. I really hope he's going to stick around. I would like to see him go after the TNT Championship. I'd like to see him get into like a meaningful feud. His last meaningful feud was him and like Sammy Guevara or whatever. Like, the guy hasn't had a meaningful feud, and he's been off of TV for so long. I don't want to see him get written off, but he got destroyed tonight. He took a gotch pile driver, and then it took more after that. So I don't know, man. To me, that's how you write people off TV. If he shows up next week, I'll be surprised and I'll be happy, because I like him, dude, and I want to see more of him. It's just like every time I get a match out of him, he's missing for months. So I don't know. Man. I hope for the best. We didn't see any Brian Cage tonight. We didn't see any Murder Hawk. We didn't see any no Jake. We didn't see. I'm glad Dark Order got a win tonight. They really needed something. I hope that this is the start of something more for Dark Order. But it's pretty cool they got a win tonight. Moxley retains in a pretty good match. I like the story that they told here. This was actually some of the better storytelling I've seen in a match for AEW. Like, they normally tell a good story match-wise when it comes to the athletes, like the story of the match, like how it turns out. But this was a good storyline from start to finish. Like, Moxley cut that promo like, hey, stay down, just this time stay down, dude. Don't make me do something we're both gonna regret. So I like that promo setting it up, and then he was actually doing promos throughout the match. This was good character work by Moxley, and it was just ruthless by Darby Allin. I really enjoyed this main event a lot more than a lot of the main events we've seen in recent history from AEW, and it helped. It helps, dude, because how you go off the air can really flavor the entirety of your show. If you go off the air on a sour note, it can really just sour a lot of the rest of the show. But this did pretty well for me. So overall, I'm gonna have to give this an 8. I really liked AEW tonight, dude. It felt like a complete show, and Eric Bischoff showing up and all that. They're firing very well. They're firing on, I wouldn't say all cylinders, but it's very good stuff. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10, dude. I think this was one of the better AEWs, and they're on a pretty good roll as far as I'm concerned. So I don't see a whole lot of faults with it. Of course, you know, the overblown matches with Matt Cardona and them having problems with the 2 smallest members of Dark Order. That's not gonna float with me. Like, that type of stuff is wacky as heck, and it just kind of how do I put it? It kind of put a silencer or like a muffler on the in-ring debut of Matt Cardona. Like, it just seemed like a afterthought at that point. Didn't seem like, yo, Matt Cardona debut tonight. They put like a gigantic muffler on the debut of Matt Cardona in ring, and then they also put another muffler on it because they put a muffler on his debut because of the people he was fighting and them having an actual problem with them, and then they put another muffler on it because when Cody walks out, of course, he's got to be the star, and Scorpio walks up and taps on the title. So they already took some of the edge off of the Matt Cardona debut, and that's one of their biggest debuts, man. The guy's more decorated than Brody Lee, and Brody Lee already seems like a bigger deal tonight. Wherever they go from here, that's fine. I hope it gets better, but just tonight was just, they muffled Matt's star power immediately, and I don't know, man. I hope next week we're gonna get some bigger stuff from Matt Cardona, because it's already like a backseat driver at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8. Let me put together the scores here, and let's find out if AEW was able to pull off a point tonight. Let's get it. All right, so we got a 8 point. Oh, here, the plus on that. There we go. So we got an 8.5, an 8.1, an 8.1, an 8.6, and an 8.0. I wonder. That's 5 scores adding up to 41.3. So let's divide that by 5. That'll give us an 8.26. My goodness. Well, that is definitely enough. That is definitely enough for a point. He folded Long John Silver. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Here we go, AEW. $16 points. Goodness gracious, man. This is a heated season right here. Raw, if they wouldn't have dropped the ball for those couple weeks there, they would definitely have a great lead right now, but now it's all so close. All right, let's get back over here. Good stuff right there. That was good stuff, man. Good episode of AEW tonight. All right, let's get to NXT, see what happened over here. Oh wait, that's not the right NXT. There we go. Alright. Okay. Get the NXT foreground. There we go. I really gotta change this up. But hey, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Oh my goodness. C-Zillas. Yo, C-Zillas? C-Zillas. I'm probably not pronouncing your name directly. I apologize. C-Zillas, though, thank you for the 3 bits. That's enough to get a shave and a haircut. And have one left over. One left over. All right. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for the bits. Helping fill up the Flaming Diamond Cup. That's right, man. And I got you the Intercontinental title, or not Intercontinental, Cruiserweight title next to your name. Got your bit badge now. So if you watched NXT along with me, along with us tonight, and you want to give your score, let me know. What did you think about NXT out of 10? Did you give it a 7.5, 7.8, an 8.1, 6.0? What would you give it? Yep, Cruiserweight champion. What did you guys think? Let me know. Maybe we'll see Eric Bischoff a little bit more. Hey, maybe. Maybe. I don't know how much they want to do that. All right, let's see. Zillas. It said 7.6. All right, I'll let you get a score in here. Just know we stream live during the shows and we do live reactions and everything. So next week, or even if you want to come hang out with us before then, we also do SmackDown, Raw, Impact, AEW Dark. We do them all. We do pretty much everything except for New Japan because of the timing. You know, New Japan comes on at weird times. I like the times, but I just can't be awake the whole time. So let's see here. What do we got? So we got a 7.6 from C-Zillas. I hope I'm saying that right. 7.6. What you got over here? We got an 8.1 from Ringmaster. Ringmaster says he liked it. Liked NXT just a little bit more on the score side of things, but that was definitely a good show. We Rupp says 8.3. 8.3. Go get that big gold belt like me. Hey, man. That big gold belt is beautiful. 8.4 says Cameron the Cameronian. Mo says 7.6. 7.6. That's pretty all right. That's not bad. Ryder says 6.5. Dang, what happened, Ryder? Ryder didn't like it. Said, nah, this episode didn't do it for me. It was bad. I don't know. Maybe there's something he didn't like. Let's let him tell us. Whenever somebody gives a score like around a 6 or something, I'm like, I like to figure out like where the show went off the rails for you, because I want to make sure I don't make the same mistakes with my booking and stuff. Oh, I finally got the all-time bit leader. Oh, you did? Oh my. Hey, maybe he's got a good reason. Why don't you ask him? Instead of accusing people of stuff, maybe you should just ask what threw his score off like that. You never know, man. Maybe there was like an angle he just really didn't like, or superstars that are showcased that he doesn't believe in, or maybe there's some good reason behind it, guys. Maybe you should just ask instead of accusing people. All right. Any other scores? Let's see. Anybody on YouTube gonna give a score? Nobody on YouTube is giving a score. Hey, YouTube, you're allowed to give scores too. Last week they got a 6.3. Yeah. Some people have been rating NXT kind of on the low side, but that's why I always ask people, like, what got your score down that far? Like, what part of it really underwhelmed you to that point? Because I would like to know, that way I don't make those type of mistakes with my own wrestling federation, my own wrestling promotions. I just see things. The thing is, like, you don't know the reasoning behind it, so you're looking into it, but you're looking into it with like a preconceived bias, like, hey, okay, it's got to be because of this. We don't know why it is. That's why I explain when I give something a score. I explain it a little bit. So maybe just ask him, Ryder, what was it about NXT that you didn't like, that gave you that you took off 3.5 points from a good show, from a perfect show? That's what we got to do, man. We got to just ask. I always ask when somebody gives AEW like a 6.7. I'm like, yo, what happened? What was wrong with it? Or when somebody tries to give something like a 9.3, I'm like, yo, okay, so what? What's going on here? So, Ryder, what did you think? What threw off your score? What made you think that it was a 6.5? Like, what didn't you like about it? That's my question. But either way, is there any other score? Okay, no other scores coming in. All right, so what did I think here? I thought opening with the Rhea Ripley, this is another one of those things. This is why I was talking about it as much as I was during AEW. When Michael was saying he hopes that, like, Chelsea Green goes to AEW. This is what I was, just from the start of this show, I already was like, NXT has the best women's division, and not even the best women's division as in terms of talent, but just in terms of, like, respecting the talent and making them appear like a big deal. Like, they just do it the best, man. They started the show off during a ratings war. They started the show off with 2 women, and you gotta know, dude, the base of people watching, that's kind of giving away the opening of your show. If you're in a war and you book 2 women to open your show versus the Elite, FTR, the Dark Order, like, you're kind of like giving it away. Like, you're giving away the competition, at least to start the show, because you know more people are going to tune in to watch the greatest wrestler on the planet, the greatest tag team on the planet. You're kind of giving it away, but it's like NXT doesn't care. They're still going to do it because that's their game plan. They're respecting their women's division and making them appear larger than life, like a big deal. Like, yo, we're starting our show with the women. So right from the beginning of this show, I was like, dang, yo, NXT, they give the respect, they give the props, and they have booked their women's division very well. I loved it. Rhea Ripley, her brand new hair color was a little bit. It kind of threw me off at first. I was like, what? Oh, okay. And it seemed like she was trying to, like, situate it and stuff. Like, even she kind of felt a little off about it, so I didn't feel so bad. But yeah, I love it. First match needs to catch people's attention, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, in NXT, they're like, dude, this is who you should pay attention to. Rhea Ripley, Dakota Kai, let's go. Like, they weren't just gonna put, you know, Adam Cole and that whole angle with Pat McAfee and all that. They weren't gonna do that to start because they had a game plan and they just stuck to it. So I really liked this opening match. I really liked the game plan of NXT to really showcase their females in the way that they are. I also really like that the Santos Escobar crew is looking like $1 million. Legado del Fantasma. Every time I see them, it just looks like a movie. Like, it's incredible presentation. I absolutely enjoy every time they show up. Tonight, they were just they were a threat. They beat the heck out of Fandango, and apparently he wants problems with Swerve, which is probably going to be one of the best matches. It's probably going to be one of the best cruiserweight matches we've seen in a while. Swerve killed it last week. Him and Jake Atlas killed it last week, and if that's where Escobar is going next, I can't wait to see that match. This is the type of excited that I like to be for a matchup that I've never seen before. I've never seen these two wrestle, and I just think that their styles are going to mesh so well. I hope that they get on the same page and really give us something cool. I'm excited about that, and they just look like $1 million bucks, dude. It's just like cash the check, dude. It's over. What else? I think my lowest rating ever was a 6.7 for Raw. Yeah, dude. I think I gave that Raw like a 6 or something. I think I've done that too. I think I did. There are times where, and that's why I hope people understand, dude. I try to be very down the middle on these things, and I see you. I see when you guys give your ratings, I really try to like understand why. That's why I ask questions. That's why I'm like, yo, what did you like? What didn't you like? Oh, what? Because I want to know like how you got to those ratings. I don't just want to hear the ratings, but I find it's much easier this way. The show is more to the point now than when we gave people like full-on reviews. But you guys can talk about whatever you want, or you can ask me whatever questions. Just make sure you tag me in the chat so I can answer your questions, or so we can talk about what you want to talk about. What else? Oh man, Keith Lee versus Cameron Grimes. Cameron, why you do him like that though? Cameron was vicious tonight. He's always vicious though. He went after that knee. He put him into the ring steps. Keith Lee was having some problems. Cameron Grimes so slippery and just like he seems like that fly, and you're like, God, get off me, dude. He's just bothersome, you know. And he was bothersome to Keith Lee. I love the way that this match ended too. When he spirit bombed him, it was like he was like, now are we done? Can you stop bugging me? Like he spirit bombs him, and then after the ref counts to 3, he looks at his watch like he's a non-existent watch. He looks at it, and you could just see this look on his face, like, dang, how long did that take? This guy was a problem. I love that. Just small little details like that can make superstars even bigger. You know, him, if he would have just won and then got up and walked, or if he would have just won and then just rolled off or whatever, it wouldn't have been the same as when he just took an extra second and looked at a fake watch. There was no watch, and he just looked at it. That right there showed that the champion of NXT literally just said, dang, yo, how long did that take? That's cool, man. That makes Cameron Grimes seem like even bigger, even though he just lost. To me, that's even maybe a little better than, you know, getting up and doing the John Cena thing where you hold the guy's hand up. Like it's a way of respecting him at that point. You're showing this guy actually pushed you. And those little details can mean the world, and it honestly made Cameron Grimes look like an even bigger deal to me. Even though he just got powerbombed through the mat, it still showed something. I really love that moment. Ciampa, yeah, they got nothing for him. Yeah, what the heck, man? The thing is, sometimes absence can be a good thing, especially in wrestling. If somebody re-debuts, it can be extra hype. I hope when he does come back that they do have something going on, and also the fact that he was so quick to talk about it kind of lets me know that maybe he wanted some time off, or maybe that this is part of a storyline for him. Because normally, you know how athletes are. Like, okay, let's say you worked at a department store, and then you come to work every day, and you're like the employee of the month, and then one day they're like, oh, hey, you know, we don't really have any work to do, but we're still going to pay you, so you can just go home and, you know, hang out with your family or whatever. You're not going to immediately get on Twitter and be like, oh man, I can't believe these dudes, they ain't going to let me work today. Like, but he was quick to get onto social media and start the narrative like, oh, they got nothing for me, oh, da, 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 you know. So I'm kind of thinking that this might be part of a bigger story for him, and that when he does come back, it'll fit, it'll work. I'm hoping. I might be wrong, but I know normally WWE athletes don't just hop onto Twitter or hop onto Instagram as soon as they feel a little left out. Normally they're pretty happy about their job. And especially somebody who's been as vocal as he has about not wanting to go to the main roster, you would think he'd be a little easy on NXT, you know, because that's been his home, man. They've turned him into a household name. Grimes backbiting. I thought he was commentating. No, he was fighting. He had a pretty good match with Keith Lee tonight. I didn't even talk about the outcome of Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley gets cheated by Mercedes Martinez, and at first I was like, this doesn't make any sense. But then later on, they explained it. Robert Stone said we're not done with Rhea Ripley yet because he's holding a grudge based off of her treatment and her turning down the brand. So it made sense, but Rhea is gonna just eat them alive, dude. I don't think we might see Rhea versus Mercedes. One of the problems, and I don't want to say problems. One of the things about TakeOver is it's only like 5 or 6 matches. You know, they keep it short and sweet. So there's only like there's only like maybe 15 spots for every TakeOver. So I'm a little worried that they might be starting a few too many storylines right now, and I hate to say that for NXT because I've been harping on them for months. Like, dude, can you get some stories going? Like, you're great wrestlers, okay, but like, can we get something? And now they have like all these storylines, and now I'm worried that there's just not going to be enough spots at TakeOver. But let's hope, dude, because I would love to see Rhea Ripley versus Mercedes Martinez. Give them like a 10-minute match, 15-minute match. Mercedes Martinez versus Rhea Ripley, they could just tear the whole house down. Both of them are just epic in the ring. And especially for Rhea, that would be such a big deal. Not even having to be there for the title, but having like an actual feud to sink her teeth into this time. It could just be the bee's knees, man. What else? Then Keith Lee, Karrion Kross shows up on the screen after choking out Danny Burch. I love the way they did this, man. Everything Karrion Kross has been perfection of booking. Regal said Dexter's out. Yeah, that sucks, dude. That sucks. Everything Karrion has been absolute perfection, dude. His theme music, like even the little, like, did you hear it? The music they were playing when he choked out Danny Burch, even the music they played as he like walked off was just, it was like a freaking major motion picture. It was all black and white. Just the small little details, man. I'm telling you, they're killing it with Karrion, man. I love it so much. Honestly, this is one of the best booked debuts that I've seen in any promotion, period. I'm not even going to say NXT. I'm saying in any promotion, this is one of the best, most scary, devastating, beautifully booked debuts that I've ever seen in any promotion. They've just done such a great job with him. I'm over the moon for it. I really am, dude. I'm not going to deny it. Like, I absolutely love the Karrion Kross stuff. And the fact that he's going up against such like a nice guy, like a gentle giant in Keith Lee, like it's such like a yin and yang thing that it works. It's got such a nice dynamic to the feud already. I can't say enough good stuff about it. It's awesome. They have done brilliant with Karrion so far, and I know it's true because even Mo is like, yo, what the heck, yo, Karrion all day. I love how I was thinking about this earlier. Remember when Keith Lee said, "Oh, I'm fighting a man," or "This guy thinks that sand in an hourglass makes a TikTok sound." I was like, dude, he got you there. He actually clowned him. I like that he's got some little comebacks and he's actually he's standing his own ground. This has got to be one of the toughest feuds to pull off because you've got a guy who's supposed to be like a nice guy fighting a guy who's just out for blood, and he's got like a super beautiful like temptress with him. Like, it's got to be one of the hardest things to book, and they're just pulling it off, man. I'm loving it. It's McDonald's. What else happened? Oh gosh, I know I'm forgetting like one match here. Oh yeah, Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed. I didn't get to see a lot of this. I think this happened during the debate or something, so I was more tuned into AEW at that moment. But it was cool to see Bronson Reed putting away a previous member of TM61, because TM61 was money. I don't know if you guys remember, but TM61 was like, they were like another like FTR type of crew. Not a whole lot of flips and Canadian destroyers and all that stuff, but just good, grounded, solid wrestling. TM61 was money as heck, dude. And they, I don't know what happened, but they were next at one point. Didn't they like win the Dusty Cup or something? These guys were just money, and then I don't know, like I think one of them got injured, and then they split them up, and it was never the same. But tonight Bronson Reed takes on a previous member of TM61 and pretty much squashes him, which is an incredible win for Bronson Reed as far as I'm concerned. Bronson Reed beating a previous member of TM61 to me is like, that shows how much they care, how much they're trying to build Bronson Reed into something special, and I'm liking it, man. I'm liking it. Yeah, Shane Thorne. Yeah, Shane Thorne, and what was this partner's name? What the heck happened to them, man? So sad. They were fresh as heck. It was Shane Thorne and I can't remember. What the heck was his partner's name? Thick Boy. Yeah, Thick Boy. They're doing good with him. And his parking lot showdown with Damian Priest, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It had this this is how I want a lot of promos to be right now. It had this organic feel to it, where they were interviewing Damian Priest. They asked him a few questions. It wasn't like, oh, Damian, can we get a word? And then he's like, I don't know, I don't have time. And then all of a sudden, Bronson Reed just happens to be there, and then they have their little altercation. Like, they were actually interviewing Damian Priest, and Damian Priest was answering questions, and he was actually very good. He was very, very to the point, and he was like, everybody feels sorry. Everybody can feel for Dexter Lumis, and like, he wasn't overly heelish. But then Bronson is like, yo, hey, good luck. And he's like, wait a minute. Let's get something straight. Like, I love the way like it evolved. The whole promo started one way and evolved into something completely different, and it was just so well put together. Like, these little details, little ways that things are being put together shows just the fingerprints of Shawn Michaels and Triple H backstage really loving the product and caring about the little things, and it comes through. And now that they're starting to build feuds, starting to build these interpersonal drama fests that are happening, it's just going to shine because they already have the wrestling. Now if they can keep doing these little details that we saw tonight, NXT is about to get a big boost, as far as I'm concerned. So I really like the Damian Priest promo thing that turned into a match challenge. Danny Burch versus Karrion Kross next week. We know we get Karrion next week, so that's money. I was hyped to see that. And then Imperium. Ridge Holland. Yeah, dude. Thank you. Shane Thorne and the other guy. What was the guy's name? I know it's a T. No. He's the T. Shane Thorne was the T, but the M. It was something. A last name that starts with an M. Shane Thorne and I can't remember the other guy. You think NXT will let Kieth be the longest NXT champion? You know what? I think they might let him beat Karrion Kross once. I think they might let him win against Karrion Kross. But I think there's more money in it if he regains the title. I think there's more money in it if he regains the title, because we've seen it several times with AEW. You build somebody up so strong, and then they run into a champion, and the champion retains the title, and then that guy you gotta redo so much. You gotta rebuild, because that loss knocks them down so many pegs. So I would say Keith Lee loses to Karrion, but his like return to the title is the story there. I would say give the title to Karrion, because I said it before. I said give all the titles to Karrion, and they almost did it. You could tell they were gonna do it, but then they decided no, let's chill, which is a good idea, because like where do you go from there? If you give all the titles to Karrion, then it's like now somebody has to beat him. And what if people kind of cool on him, or what if his hype kind of dies down because of that? Because once you're at the top, you could have the Moxley effect. You could have the I won't even call it the Moxley effect, because he's doing all right as Moxley, but it could be the Dean Ambrose effect, where you get a title and then you just fall all the way off and you're not interesting anymore because you have nothing to do and nobody to chase and nothing cool to say. So you could tell they were gonna do it, but they decided no, stop. No. Here, give this North American Championship to somebody else and get it off of Keith for a second. And let's just do one title for now. You could tell they were gonna do what I was talking about, and I'm glad they didn't, because I thought it was a good idea at the time, but putting all your eggs in one basket, especially when it's some debuting monster, can be good or bad. So I would say no. I don't think Keith Lee is going to be the longest reigning champion. I think he's going to lose it to Karrion, but then he's going to, like, him getting it back is going to be a great storyline. Maybe their fight ends in a DQ. Yeah, maybe. That would be another way for him to retain. But yeah, hey, Ridge Holland. As long as they don't keep calling him Gritty Ridge Holland, I'll be all right. But if they keep using my name, I'm gonna need some royalty checks. Ridge Holland looked like a monster tonight, man. He's got a heck of a build. I don't know where he's been at. Where did he come from, guys? Was he in like Ring of Honor, or where was he at? It's hard to believe a guy like that built and that good at wrestling was just some free agent. Like, where was he at? AEW didn't pick him up. They picked up all kinds of dudes who, like, honestly aren't Ridge Holland. So what the heck? Was he just like an under the radar dude, or does he have like a lot of controversy behind him? Why was he not picked up previously? NXT got something major tonight, man. That debut, he showed off. He was a good looking guy. He was fast. He was deliberate. He didn't look green. He didn't look undercooked. The guy just looked like money to me, man. Lesnar 2.0. Yeah, he's beefy, dude. Where was he? Does anybody know where he came from? I don't know where he was at. You said he was in NXT UK, was he? I don't remember seeing him. Then again, I didn't watch a whole lot of NXT UK. I did at first, but I noticed people weren't really hanging out with me for the UK pay-per-views, so I was like, dude, people aren't going to watch NXT UK with me, so. Ridge Holland, he's a brand new debut. He was in NXT UK? Oh, okay. I wouldn't know. Yeah, Ridge Holland, dude. He looked like $1 million tonight, but he didn't win. I'm kind of glad he didn't win, because that would have been a little too quick, I think, and on top of that, it would have been so predictable. And I love Damian Priest, dude. It's no secret. Since Damian Priest showed up, I've been so over the moon for him. He's one of those like money athletes to me. I think he's just extra money, dude. And it's about time Damian Priest gets a North American Championship, you know. He's had wars, man. He's had wars, battles. He's had battles with Dijakovic. He's had battles with Killian Dane. He's had battles with Keith Lee. Like, the guy has battled like all the big dudes, and he hasn't gotten his come up yet. And where the heck is freaking, what's his name? The Hawaiian guy? He's a Hawaiian dude. I think he's part of the Rock family. He's the finest. He's got the finest gimmick. What the heck is that guy's name? I forgot his name. Can't remember his name. Kona Reeves. There you go. Yeah, Kona Reeves. Where the heck is he at? I liked him. I don't know where he's at. Either way, the main event looked extra fresh. Obviously, I was going to be paying a little bit more attention to the world title on AEW than the tag team titles, and I'm kind of glad that I did because, as far as I could tell, this just devolved into a wacky finish. Imperium retains, but I was saying Adam Cole. Out of all this, at least Adam Cole looks like he's going to have himself something to actually do now. Other than just, I don't know, hanging out with Undisputed Era in their little promo packages. So I'm fine with that. It's just, gosh, man. This tag match was going very well. I was seeing the stuff that I normally expect from Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, Marcel Barthel, Fabian Eichner. I mean, these names are just synonymous with, good match. So I was expecting it to actually be like a knockdown, drag-out tag match, and for a little while it was, but just like, I don't know, what was the ending even? Like, how did it even end? Did they throw the match out, or did Imperium get like some surprise little roll-up or something? I didn't see like an actual ending. How did they win, guys? Did the ref just throw the match out, or did they actually pin somebody, or what? Kona Reeves. Dude, if I were Kona, I would not be laying low right now. This is the time for opportunity, man. This has been such a big opportunity spot for the people who want to show up to work. There have been people who have just skyrocketed in terms of like net worth in wrestling right now, just because they're the ones who said, "Yo, I'm gonna show up." I would not be laying low if I was Kona Reeves. I'd be out here. Imperium capitalized. Imperium took advantage of distracted Undisputed Era. Okay, so they just got like a roll-up type of thing. Okay. Yeah, see, that's wacky, man. But hey, maybe they'll get a rematch at TakeOver, because I really do. I like Undisputed Era as the tag champs, and I don't see any other tag team right now that is anywhere close to being a legit threat in the tag division. Like, if there's one thing that could be better about NXT, I would say tag division, dude. They gotta do something. Maybe make some more strange tag fellows, like what they did with Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne. Maybe stick together some people they're not using. Do something, man, because this tag division, it literally looks like they shouldn't even have tag titles right now. There's two teams. There's two teams. They got that like Indu Sheer team that shows up once a month, maybe. They got Everrise, who shows up just to get beat up by people. And then you got Imperium, and you got the Undisputed Era, and that's it. And you got Fandango and Tyler Breeze being the Ortiz and Santana of the tag division over here. Just jokey jokesters. It doesn't even look like they should have a tag division right now. So they really, if there was anywhere they could focus right now, NXT should definitely start working on this tag division, man. Hit their finisher because Bobby was watching Cole and Pat. Yo, okay. Hey, I mean, I'm all for Undisputed Era getting in, but it's like, how many times are you going to trade the title back and forth off of them? Like, there's nobody else. There's nothing else happening there. I would say it if that's how it was in AEW, I'd say it, but AEW's got a booming tag division. If that might be the one thing about AEW that's just, it's untouchable right now. They're the amount of talent there, not the matches, because it's no secret I'm not a fan of the way they let these matches run wild in AEW, but you cannot deny it. Like, the tag division in AEW, it is a focus, and they do make it prestigious. Right now, the AEW tag division is, I mean, the NXT tag division is just, they need more teams. It's not that it's bad, it's just they need more teams, and they need more more opportunity. And there's so many people that they're not using, you know? So many people who just show up once every 3 weeks. They could stick them together and just make them into some good tag teams. What's going on with women's titles? Not really using them either. For NXT or AEW? That punt kick was awesome, and I'm glad it took Adam Cole all the way out, because the storyline is, if you guys haven't been following it, the storyline is Pat McAfee believes that Adam Cole is too small. Pat McAfee has been saying what a lot of wrestling critics and just a lot of wrestling fans have been thinking. Adam Cole is small. He's not a big wrestler, and that's part of the reason why it's very scary to see him move anywhere outside of NXT, because at least in NXT they're gonna treat him like a big deal, and he's gonna get good matches, and he's gonna be competitive, but he's not the biggest guy. He's not got a huge build or anything. He doesn't look like a savage or anything. He's got an okay build, and he's small. And so Pat McAfee has been saying that. He's been calling him out. He's been saying he's small, and he got into an altercation with him on his show. Now tonight, I guess he called him an elf. He does kind of look like he could be an elf in Lord of the Rings. But hey, that's the story. So this does have legs as a feud, because it has legs. Because Pat McAfee played in the NFL. Like, he's one of the most decorated kickers of all time. So he can kick, and he's played with the big boys. And Adam Cole is not the biggest guy. So there's a storyline there. There's a storyline there, and it could be like a kind of like a David and Goliath thing. Although calling Pat McAfee a Goliath is stretching it a bit, but still, I like that the punt kick put Adam Cole out. It literally put him out. He was just face down, and he didn't move. They had to bring the doctors out. They had to Triple H shoved Pat McAfee in the chest for what he did. Like, this was a good way to end the show, a good way to cause some drama, and a good thing for Adam Cole to have something to do. I'm not the biggest fan of Pat McAfee or anything, but it is something to do, and it does bring some eyes to the product. You know, they have so many inroads from their previous crossovers with other promotions, television shows, appearances, all kinds of things that WWE has done. They can call in favors like this and kind of boost the interest in the product. So maybe this will bring some more eyes to NXT as well. There are people who know who Pat McAfee is who never heard of Adam Cole. It's just the way it is. Like, it's two separate sports, you know? So I'm kind of okay with this. AEW should be great next week. Yeah, maybe, Waleed, maybe. They got a lot of stuff on the docket that is exciting. Yeah, the ending was cool. I think that ending was it sucks for the tag match, but it's good for Adam Cole, and arguably Adam Cole is bigger than the tag division right now. So I guess if you got to sacrifice a little bit of the tag shine to get Adam Cole's storyline going, then it's an okay choice. Could have been better, that's for sure. The ending could have been better, but I guess it's a good utilization. It's all right. So my overall score. Gosh, I wish I knew who they kidnapped. I saw somebody get kidnapped, and I thought it was Pat McAfee, but I guess it doesn't matter that much. But if you guys know who they kidnapped, I would love to find out about it. Gosh, I mean, what was wrong with it? I mean, the ending does kind of suck. That's what happens. That did kind of suck for the tag division, but honestly, the tag division ain't that great right now, so that's definitely a negative. The storyline is a positive, but the ending the tag match like that and keeping those titles on Imperium, that's fine. But like that, gosh, man, they explained everything I was gonna have a problem with. I'm gonna give it an 8. Give it an 8. I think it could have been a little bit more shine on it. Would have liked to see like EO or something. Like they could have done bigger. It seems like there's this, how do I put it? It's like there's flavor, but like they could turn it up a notch, you know? And I know they're getting closer to a major pay-per-view, so they probably want to like slowly do it, but I'm rating this show, you know? Like I can't be like, well, you know, the pay-per-views, you know, so they're going to do better next week, you know? Like I can't be like that. So I think there was just a lack of flavor overall, and that ending was a little off-putting in terms of how Imperium retained. So yeah, those are probably the two things that bring it down a notch. It's not anything that was bad about the show. I know an 8 seems kind of low or whatever, but because I'm saying they did great, but it's just they could have turned it up a notch. I saw a little less spice. I don't know, enthusiasm, fireworks. I don't know how to put it, but just it felt a little underdone. And I know it's because they're ramping up, but I gotta rate this show. You know, I'm sure next week is gonna be even hotter, and then hotter, and then hotter, leading into Takeover 30. It's gonna be off the charts. You know, they're gonna make it better and better and better. They're building, but I gotta rate the show as I see it, and I think an 8 is perfect for this episode of NXT. It was a good show. It was worth a watch. I would definitely recommend it, especially for just all the things we just talked about, especially for the building of a feud for Adam Cole. The Damian Priest and Bronson Reed thing was cool. Escobar looking like $1 million with his crew coming out and devastating people, and what could be happening next with Swerve. Bronson Reed looking like $1 million and actually getting a pretty substantial push right now. Cameron Grimes putting on a very okay match with Keith Lee, and Keith Lee just ending it the way he did. I love that. Rhea Ripley and Dakota Kai starting out. I love it, man. I think they did a great job. Just a little more intensity and a little bit more fireworks. I would have given it obviously a bigger score. So yeah, 8.0 from me. Let's do the math. Oh wait, Waleed gave NXT an 8.5. Okay, all right, hang on. Waleed with the late rating, but hey, I'm taking it. I'll take it. Cameron Grimes. There's the hat. Yeah, dude, heartbreak. That was, as soon as he unmasked and started the Escobar thing, I was like, dude, please just keep doing this, because it's so different. Have we ever seen anything like this? I can't recall anybody being like this. I can't recall any gimmick being Escobar, you know? Like, the guy looks like $1 million. He's the champion. He's making that cruiserweight title look just so, like, untouchable right now. He surrounded himself with two guys who weren't doing a dang thing except showing up on 205 Live every week to get beat up by Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. Turn them into $1 million. Like, this gimmick is incredibly epic, and it needs to stay that way. Yo.
And this crowd, they're now ready for the surprise.
Yo, Ace. Ace. Yo, Ace. 70 bits. Is that the most? Yeah. That's the most bits of the day. The highest cheer, highest single cheer of the day, Ace. Just comes on through and just grabs the crown like, yo, give me that. Daddy's home. Ace, thank you for the bits, man. How you doing? How's things going, man? Did you see AEW or NXT or both or either? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's do the math. Let's do the math. See if they got it, man. I don't know. They actually had some timid scores tonight. Let's see if they're able to pull it off. All right, so we got a 7.6, an 8.1, an 8.3, an 8.4, and a 7.6. That is 5 scores right there. And a 6.5, an 8.0, and an 8.5. That is 8 scores altogether. 63 divided by 8 scores equals 7.875. Okay. Okay, I see it. I see it. Let's get it. I definitely believe in that score. I think it was worth a watch tonight. NXT was not bad at all. I think anywhere from like a 7.6 up to like a 8.3 or something, 8.4, maybe 8.5. I think anything within there is pretty dang close to where this show would lie. I could see within a couple points. Oh yeah. I always watch a day after. Oh really? It's at my house, Paige. Dang. They took the lead? Oh, they got the lead. See if Raw can step up, or if SmackDown's able to tighten the gap a little bit. Gollum, yes, that means you. Those food recipes we watched last night was too epic. Too epic. Heck yeah, man. Cameron Grimes is twin brothers with Cameron. They're the same dude. My goodness. Smack dizzy. Smack dizzy. Get smacked dizzy. You don't want to get smacked dizzy. That would not be good. Man, what a good day. Wrestling Wednesdays are so fun, man. AEW was awesome. NXT was awesome. To me, I rated them both the same. I gave them both an 8 tonight because what NXT brought in terms of storylines and wrestling, I think AEW did the same things but just in different ways tonight. Like they had, you know, I'm not gonna say it because Ace hasn't seen it yet, so I'm not gonna say what they had, but just different ways of making things bigger, you know, making things appear bigger and feel bigger. Yeah, dude, maybe Bliss is gonna be maybe she'll be in the Funhouse, or maybe she'll be, dude, I really hope they use my storyline where Bliss becomes like a vessel for Sister Abigail, and like she turns into like Dark Bliss, but she's not Dark Bliss. It's Alexa Bliss's body, but she's channeling the Sister Abigail character and like wrestling as Sister Abigail. I think that would be so heartbreaking for Braun, and might even turn Braun into even more of like a must-see athlete. You want to see what he's doing next. How is he going to take this? What's he going to do to try to save her, you know? I think that would be so fresh. But, you know, if it's just he attacked her and now Braun wants, he's out for blood even more than before, then that would be cool too. But I'm just thinking about, like, what would be a great story, you know, to tell. But if the story is just Braun's mad now, then I guess that would be cool, all right. But not as good. Yeah, I hope they don't mess it up. Exactly. Watch her be normal. Oh my god. She just comes out and she's like, it's a little tough to drink coffee after what happened with the Fiend, but I'll be alright. Dude, I will. That would be unfortunate. That'd be an unfortunate underutilization of such a fun, cool, dark angle. She just comes out and she has a little bit of trouble drinking coffee, and that's it. Oh no. Please no. I would love to see Dark Alexa Bliss. Okay, this This is what I'm saying. Like it's Alexa, but they like she stops with the whole hairstyle she has. She's got kind of like some dark bleeding makeup. Like it's black. Like it's eyeshadow. It's all around her eyes, and it's like dripping down like she's been crying, kind of. Maybe have her wear really dark lipstick that also kind of is looking like it's dripping from the sides of her mouth, and just have her be like almost bleached white, like white her out a little bit, make her even lighter, and have her just doing other moves. Like instead of doing the Twisted Bliss, have her doing like the Sister Abigail. Have her do the Sister Abigail. She already like had the DDT as a finisher. So can you imagine her doing the Sister Abigail? I would love to see that. Because Sister Abigail would probably have the Sister Abigail as a finisher, right? Like that would be so fresh. Or her choking you out with the mandible claw. She starts putting her fingers in people's mouths. Man, she'll probably sell a lot more merchandise if she starts doing that. Be a lot of people out there like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's what I'm saying. Like if he brings her to the Firefly Funhouse and she gets possessed by the spirit of Sister Abigail, and that's how he like resurrects Sister Abigail, and then Braun needs to break the spell or break the possession or something, you know? Like he has to defeat the Fiend for the Fiend to loosen his hold on her or something. I don't know how they would explain it, but can you imagine like the fight Braun versus the Fiend at SummerSlam is like for Alexa's soul or something? Oh, that'd be so awesome. If they won't do it, we'll do it on 2K later that night. Yep. I thought she'd have the Brother Bray. The Brother Bray. Oh, that'd be so funny. He has the Sister Abigail and she has the Brother Bray. That's actually a pretty good idea as well. What would the Brother Bray look like? If the Sister Abigail is like a swinging destruction, what would the Brother Bray be? Maybe like a really big double axe handle or something. Brother Bray sounds like a beating. Nikki Cross could go back to being a crazy person or a huge baby face trying to bring her back to normal. Yeah, maybe. Oh, that's what we were talking about before as well, Ace. I was saying that could be her redemption because remember, like, she was acting all kinds of dirty. She was acting all kinds of dirty to Alexa right before this happened, so it could be her redemption. Maybe she actually helps out Braun, you know, or she's the one who rescues Alexa. That could be cool too. And it would redeem her for like the dirty stuff she was doing to Alexa that led up to her getting choked out. I like that. Yeah, we were talking about that last week. That's right up my alley right now, man. I think we could book a couple good shows, guys. I think we're on the right track. I really like that idea, especially because I don't see Nikki Cross as a bad girl. I just see her as like one of those, you know, like what Sanity stood for. Sanity wasn't trying to be evil; they just wanted chaos. They were like the Joker, and I just feel like she's the remnant of that. Like she's the last one who's actually still doing that whole idea, like cause chaos. So I don't see her as like a bad person, but she's kind of gone off the rails, and it would be nice to see her get redemption like that. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, that was the review. That was the fun. Stick around, everybody, on the Twitch channel because we're gonna be hanging out a little bit. We're gonna be slashing some people. Thank you so much for all your review scores, guys. Without your scores, this would have just been me sitting here and just coming up with my own ratings. So thank you so much for giving me your ratings, giving me your reviews, giving me your thoughts, giving me some things to think about as well, and just all together sharing your hype, helping us create the spirit bomb that is Grapple Chat. Thank you guys so much. And that was the chat.